offenders.
Bam, we're live. That is not true. Is it DBE because of Danielle Brandon energy?
Yeah.
That is not true.
Jeff, go to your room.
Yeah, that is absolutely not true. It is yeah, this is happening. You know the last time Danielle Brandon was on, Sarah Sigmund's daughter was on, I think, first for like 45 minutes, and then she left and Danielle Brandon was on and they were on in the same show.
Yeah.
Oh, shut it. God, you guys suck. Oh, Sean, you know what you suck. Oh my goodness, you so know what you suck. So it's early. I came early. Fucking bats swat you guys around a little bit. Let me do my little normal beginning. Hi, Barry. What's up, dude? Fergie. Hello. Seema. Hey, Mitchell. Is Mitchell new? Is he new? Like last 10 shows?
Seems new. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're way too new to be saying, is this actually happening? Even though you haven't earned that right. We need Danielle Brandon energy. Oh, here she comes. No. Oh shit. Here comes a text from Danielle right now. I'm sorry. I can't make tonight's show. Fuck.
Why? I don't know why it says Matt here.
Oh, wait. I know why it says that. Because you haven't been back to your house in a week. Fucking A. I'm putting on my toe spacers while you can pull your shit together, Miss Brandon. Oh my God. Talk about that's like getting caught. The parents caught you. Daddy caught you. Daddy caught you. Damn.
No. Damn.
Right.
Yes.
I swear he's just over here helping me with my homework. I swear to God. Nothing. What are you talking about? Nothing. He's just helping me with my homework. Why is your shirt off then, Miss Brandon? Oh, because I spilled some water on it while I was doing my homework. What's up, girl?
Oh, not much.
Good to see you.
It's so great to see you. Thanks for letting me come on.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you like how fast I responded? Anytime you fucking want.
Anytime you want. Oh, I was just jealous of everyone else getting to come on.
I think basically what our process is schedule like 2 or 3 shows, they fall through, and then it's like quitting smoking, getting you on the show. You have to just like keep. I had to try like 100 times, and then I finally quit.
Well, that's what it takes to get me.
That's Hector Trinta, send her a link for every show. It's actually not a bad idea.
How fun.
It's not a bad idea. I sent her a couple links during the week while she's competing. Sprinkled her with a link or two.
Yeah, you did. Unfortunately, we had to do the athlete briefing.
Or unfortunately, like you're competing and you're like, yeah, like I want to really come on and talk to you knuckleheads.
I did. I had to get an athlete briefing. I would have rather been on the show than that.
Are you wearing toe spacers?
I'm not right now.
Oh, don't worry, I'm holding it down for both of us.
You are.
I sent Mary a text, and she responded with, "You're really starved for sponsorship, aren't you?" I said, "Yes, absolutely."
Starved.
Absolutely.
No, you're not.
I know. I don't want to disagree with her. Did you see Dave has an olive oil out?
What?
An olive oil? Like the stuff you put on salad or like you cook with it, comes in a bottle. You squeeze olives. Dave Castro, he has an olive oil.
Is it like a flavor?
I don't think so, but he found a farmer. He's been talking about it for years, and he found a farmer with 1,100 trees. Look at. He's putting labels on his first set of bottles.
Wow, he's doing it himself too.
Yeah, how cute, right?
How wholesome.
A little bit of DNA on Dave Castro DNA on every bottle.
Oh, look at his hands trying to be so precise.
Yeah, he got his first 90 bottles, and yeah, I think it's really cool.
That is so cool. That's awesome. Wow, that's a wholesome video. Oh, I like that. Street parking. Oh, it's a street parking? Is that a collab with them?
So basically he found a farmer near his ranch that has 1,100 olive trees, old dude. And I think eventually, well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but basically Dave talked to the guy and is like, hey, I've always been into olive oil. They talk, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, Dave's like, hey, can I harvest some of your trees and make my own olive oil? And then he started thinking, oh shit, I'm having this event happen at the ranch this weekend. So I'm going to rush to get the bottles done and make some labels. And then he kind of did that. He asked Miranda, he said, hey, what if I put the street parking label on the first 100 bottles?
Oh, May 27th through the 28th. You know what I did see a video of is one of your kids hitting tennis balls.
You play tennis?
No, I don't play a lot of tennis. I haven't ever.
But you've turned into a pickleball queen.
Yep, pickleball.
Do you like pickleball?
I do. I enjoy it. It's fun. I live like a minute away from the U.S. National Pickleball Courts of Naples or something.
And it's huge there because it's kind of an old person sport.
It's huge. There's like 60 courts, maybe more.
In any concern that so the other day I went to play tennis with my kids and I had just had sandals on, but I played with them and I ended up because I had sandals on tweaking my knee. I'm 51. I've never tweaked my knee, right? But like my foot kind of got twisted and something weird happened to my knee and my knee hurt for like 3 days. It was kind of weird. Yeah. Any concern that kind of stuff?
No.
Because you're super competitive and you could do something stupid, right?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a risk with anything that we do to do something stupid. You know? Right. I think like 2 weeks before semis, I had someone make a comment saying like, lay off the pickleball for, 2 weeks out from semis. And I did because of that. I was like, just in case, whatever. Now I feel like I'm going to like jinx it if I go play when this person told me not to play. So kind of, but not really worried.
Getting some bars in honor of Danielle Brandon. What are some bars?
What's getting bars?
Yeah, what's getting bars?
Like getting bars.
Thank you, Barry McCockiner. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Karina Rain. Danielle, are you cheering anyone on this weekend in the West or the Torian? If so, who? Do tell.
Is that who you think? What you think she sounds like?
No, I think she sounds like this.
Hi, Danielle. Are you cheering anyone on this weekend?
On the West, I really want to see like Ariel and Emily. I want to see them do well. I think that's all.
Emily who?
Rolf.
Oh, okay.
Right? She's there.
She is. I believe she is.
Yeah. And Ariel Lowen.
Yes. The boys picked her to win.
Really?
And your old it's weird. People throw this term around about you that they'll be like, oh, that's Danielle's training partner, or I finally realized at some point this year, Danielle's never had a training partner, especially if it's a girl. Danielle doesn't have a training partner. She doesn't train with anyone. Yeah, maybe I think Dallon's in the room or James is in the room, but they're like.
I would say if I've ever had a training partner, it would be Dallon, only because I do talk to him. But it is like workouts that I'm doing or workouts that he's doing. After a workout that maybe he watched me do that he was doing the same one after, he'll be like, hey, like, you looked really good on that. Like your rounds looked consistent. Like he'll give actual feedback, which is great.
But it would be like, people were saying this weekend that Emma Carey is your training partner. Emma Carey is not your training partner.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say that.
She trains at the same gym. She has some of the coaches. You guys use some of the same equipment.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you aren't training partners. It's just not true.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe more so leading up to the games.
You don't want any female training partners.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't really.
You're like one of those fish, that lives in those little glass jars by themselves. I forget what they're called, like betas or something, or alphas, or do you know what I'm talking about?
Isn't it a little beta fish?
Yeah, what a fucked up name too. That's not the beta fish; it's the alpha fish.
Yeah.
Guys, this is my fucking interview. Okay, fine. Keep throwing money at it. Danielle, what are your thoughts on putting shopping? Oh yeah, these guys. You're like one of these.
Yeah. Dang, I just saw a fucked up video of Petco throwing away a whole box of beta fishes.
No shit.
Yeah.
On the gram?
Yeah. It
One of
was
the
like
empl-
it was this girl, and she's like, first time dumpster diving, and opened the dumpster, and there was literally like 50 beta fish, and they were all alive. They were alive, thrown in the dumpster with like
God,
barely any water.
I hope that was an accident.
I don't think so.
Ugh. Danielle, you should have sent me that, by the way. Danielle, what are your thoughts on putting shopping? Oh, fuck.
Just do it.
Okay, fine. What are your thoughts on putting shopping carts away? Here we go.
I was saying, just do it. Just put it away.
Oh, just do it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You happy, Jeremy? You fucking happy? This is a theme on the show. I don't think it's necessary to put a shopping cart away. You just don't have to leave it. You just don't leave it somewhere where it's going to hit another car, be in the way. But I don't think it's necessary.
Nothing more irritating than pulling up to a spot and there's a shopping cart in it.
Barry McCockner, easy, buddy. Pace yourself. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there, buddy. Give it a second. We got to buy her a drink first. I really like the I really like the you posted a video of you doing goblet squats.
Oh yeah.
And someone posted, sorry, Caleb, I forgot to give this to you. I forgot all about this. And someone posted, hey, can you do those on my face?
Really?
And you wrote back, it was fucking crazy. And you wrote, oh yeah. See if you can find it. And you wrote back, not even dinner first or something. It was amazing. Does that ring a bell?
It kind of does, but I feel like there's so many comments. I really try to look through a lot of them.
I think a lot of people would like block that person or not answer it.
You know, if I really did that, I'd be doing
just blocking thousands
the whole time I'm on Instagram. And I'll block people. I'll absolutely.
Hey, maybe it didn't happen. Maybe that was just a dream of mine that you said.
I do remember this.
Here it is. Goblet squat on my face, please. Oh, there's a please.
Yeah.
And Danielle writes, take me out to dinner first. Take me out to dinner first. Damn. It's really it's good.
Yeah.
You're a good dude educating not educating, integrating, talking with the pond scum of the earth. You know what I mean? The lesser, the grossness that is Instagram, you know?
Yeah.
Sprinkling a little recognition. And you know that made that guy's day. He can't even believe it.
Oh yeah. He's stoked. I'm glad I could make his day.
Is that your first idea for a response? Do you ever go on the others? Like, do you ever be like, I'm going to write back to him,
like, you gross.
Yeah, or fuck you, asshole. And then you take a deep, you know, like when someone flips you off sometime, you're about to flip them off, and then you take a few deep breaths and you're like, I love you. Like you kind of just flip the script. It's like you don't even know where it came from, but you're like, God, I'm glad I waited for answer number 2.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I just haven't put much thought into it to think like just how maybe inappropriate it is, or, you know, I guess it's disrespectful. I feel like sadly, I've been getting it for so long that I don't really necessarily.
Since you've been 12.
Not like, oh, that's so disrespectful. I'm like,
right.
Whatever, you know, they can say whatever they want. They just open their mouth and they shouldn't. Like, right. Like I'm just not going to let that affect me. Whatever. Like they're saying what a lot of people are thinking in their head. Like,
correct.
They're just saying it out loud.
Correct. And then you're just being lighthearted.
Yeah, I don't.
And I guess it could be mood dependent too, right?
Absolutely. But I don't think I've ever gotten offended by somebody like saying, I mean, yeah, I'll definitely be like, that's disgusting. Like, that's really far, but it's not going to, I'm not going to get mad about it.
You're not like, how dare you talk to me like that? You misogynist.
No, we already know where, we already know.
And the truth is that guy probably really likes you. The truth is that guy probably really likes you. He's like,
know how to express it.
Or he's just 1,000 questions. He's ahead of himself. He didn't buy you dinner yet.
Exactly.
The Rad series.
Yeah.
Are you digging that? Are you enjoying that?
I do. I love it. I love that squad.
You're getting looser every episode.
Yeah, I feel like I am. Oh.
Oh, what's this? Let us see.
Oh.
Let us see. What is this, Caleb, you've found here?
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, This was a highlight. Episode 17, the rad behind the scenes with Danielle Brandon East semifinals just released hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And at 7:25, you can see a highlight where Danielle Brandon says, "You know who I don't want to beat me at the semifinals this year?" And it was weird. It's like the audio dropped right when you said the person's name or something.
That's crazy.
I was unable to
cut out.
Oh yeah, who for $1.99. Thank you, Mr. Dick Butter.
Who was the name?
Whose name was bleeped out in the latest rad video? Well, thank you. God, Caleb, you're good.
$1.99.
No,
it's no real beef. It's never anything. It's just, I feel like every year, I don't know. I'm just a competitor.
Is she in your camp? Does she train at Brute?
No.
Danielle, who did your ink? Keep crushing it. Thomas Graves.
Oh, I got a lot of it done in Sacramento and in Vegas.
No one in Naples.
No.
Are you done with tattoos?
No, I don't think I'm done. I just haven't really thought about much lately. There's not any easy, accessible places here in Naples.
Does that make you happy? Do you ever think it's good that you don't have access to your favorite place, or else you'd be like, it would become like you'd have a subscription at the tattoo parlor?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, it's a good thing. It's not a good or a bad thing, but I can see how I could think of it as a good thing.
What about one on your face?
No.
It never entered your mind?
Yeah, it has entered my mind.
Oh, fuck. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Absolutely. Recently, actually.
Oh, I knew it. God, I'm a fucking genius. You might win the games this year.
Yeah, maybe.
You'll reward yourself with just a big old tattoo on your face.
Yeah, why not?
I don't approve.
Okay.
A
lot of people didn't.
Mary, oh, whoa. So you were en route to get the tattoo and there was an intervention?
I talked about it a lot. I said, I want to get this.
And there was an intervention?
Yeah.
Caleb, are there any, I don't see too many women with tattoos on their face. Oh, thank you.
What inspired me was it's some, famous model got some tattoo right here, and I thought it looked really good.
I'm trying to remember the guy. There's a rapper.
Oh, Post Malone?
Yeah. And I think he said he got tattoos all over his face because he was ugly.
Really?
And he just figured that it doesn't matter.
What?
That was his reasoning. But you saw it on someone else and you thought it looked good.
Yeah.
What happened? What would happen to? God, I did you. Oh man. Oh man. Kind of like part of me kind of wants to see you get it just to be like, oh shit, she did it.
Right. Wow.
Oh,
see, mine would be even less aggressive than that.
That girl's very attractive.
Yeah. A pretty face.
Mary Monsour.
Oh.
Hi guys. Hey. Look, Mary.
Wow. She looks really added up.
Oh, is that? Oh no, I don't know who that is. I had a great fighter on here the other day. Her name was Ty Emery. Can you see the comments?
Oh yeah.
It's an unhealthy addiction. Don't do it. Does anyone ever want to get the Rogue thumbs up pic with Danielle? What's that? I don't even know what that is.
Rogue. Does anyone want to get the Rogue thumbs up pic with Danielle?
Does that mean the middle finger pic? Is that joke for? Yeah, I see people ask you to do that all the time. I saw at Wadapalooza. People were like, "Hey, can we take a picture and flip the camera off together?"
All the time.
Liz Marmesh, Danielle Brandon. What made? By the way, this isn't normal. Normally, I have notes here, and we would be just shooting the shit and warming up. But fuck, boys got to make some money.
Yeah, I'm really happy for you.
Danielle Brandon, what made you smile so big on the 800 meter run? That's a great question because I have some theories about that too. Okay, what do you think? What are your theories? I think when you start hurting, I think you smile. Yeah, I think so. Also, too, I mean, at first I thought it was because you think you're going to win, and I'm like, no. That's too easy.
No.
It's like, oh shit, something's going on inside.
You know, I used to do that in high school. We just had this thing where whenever we would hit the 200 mark, it was like, if you smile, then it just makes it easier.
Do you know which games athlete also does that? Female?
Annie.
Wow, good job. You know your trivia. Look at you. I didn't think you knew that. Sevan starting from the up, going down. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Yeah,
I don't know. Olivia, your face is too pretty. Don't do it. Well, her whole body's too pretty. She can never have enough. Take off the ones you have. Your whole body's too pretty for a tattoo.
Dang.
When are you dropping the rad Danielle? Oh, yes. I was going to get to this too. You guys are stealing all my good questions. That shirt is fucking cool. Did you see Cash on it too? No, I didn't see him.
My dog is on it.
But I honestly think there should be a more fierce one that's really like takes the whole fucking chest, and it's more like even more Game of Thrones Khaleesi, and you're fucking like fierce. You know what I mean? Like the wings are like on the side of the shirt, and it's just like,
ooh, wow,
massive, and your head's like right here, and you're riding this motherfucker like looking like this.
Okay, I'll take.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'd rock the shit out of that. That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, it's cool.
When are any dragon shirts available?
Not right now.
No.
Nope. I think for the games.
This girl I had on the show, her name was Ty Emery. She's a fighter, and she's a bare knuckle fighter. And after one of her fights, she jumped up onto the ring, onto the ropes, and she lifted up her shirt and showed her tits. And
really?
Yeah, and the video went crazy viral, like it was everywhere. This is like 6 or 8 months ago.
Oh wow!
And so like Joe Rogan talked about it. It was like on all the show. This is her everywhere.
Oh.
And then so I had her on the show, and I'm like, hey, that was just total impromptu, right? And she goes, yeah. And she goes, I'm hot, I'm beautiful, I have this crazy body, and I just did it just as a celebration. And I'm like, yeah, check on all those. And I go, but it went so viral. Don't you wish you could have monetized it? And she goes, yeah, it was kind of a waste. It was a fuck up because she got so much attention, but she couldn't like parlay it into anything.
Why? What do you
Because
mean?
she didn't have anything to sell. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? There was nowhere to go and get a piece of. So if you win the games and you lift your shirt up this year, make sure the shirts are like ready at like if someone's slinging like 5,000 shirts in the parking lot and you're there signing them, $100 a shirt.
Wow. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Don't get crazy and don't be able to parlay that shit. Yeah. Like if you're gonna do the double flip off again, have the double flip off shirt like Tupac.
Wow.
Right? Ready.
Yeah.
Because when I saw that, I'm like, oh, Danielle Brandon could.
This is smart.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Dear Cooper Marsh.
Dear Cooper.
Trish. Do you think when a middle-aged man has a sports car, it's kind of hot? What does that mean? It's kind of gay, hot?
That seems like girly.
Girly? Do you think it's? What do you think about what's a middle-aged man? Like 45?
I really don't care what kind of car a man drives.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Do you care if it's dirty?
No.
You don't mind like if the dude you're dating pulls up your house and you jump in?
Car? If like inside the car is disgusting.
Yeah, like inside the car, like you get in and there's some like clothes on in the where your feet go, and there's like a Starbucks cup that's like been in there for too many days in the center console.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
No, okay, so that matters.
But like the car itself, like, yeah, I mean, if you drive, I want you to drive a solid car, but I don't care if you drive a fancy sports car or a
truck or whatever. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's just
that's a little over. Come on, Caleb. Come on, buddy. Halfway. Meet me halfway.
I'm getting an Uber.
Meet me halfway.
I'll drive.
How is your car?
It's great.
You lost one in the flood and you got a new one.
I did, yeah.
What'd you get?
I have a Volkswagen Taos.
Did they sponsor you?
I sponsor Sarah, right?
Yeah, that's a mistake on their part.
I know. It's a great car.
When you get behind something, it is a great car, you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
When you get behind something like that, and do you tell Cooper right away? Like as soon as I put on these toe spacers, I tell Sousa, I'm like, dude. He's like, what? I'm like, contact these fucking people and get money from them. He goes, why? I'm like, I like this shit.
No, actually, it's usually the opposite way around.
They tell you?
Like, I'm like typically advertising something, for free. And Cooper's like, yo, like, don't be giving shit out for free.
Oh, he does. Okay. He does say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck your Volkswagen.
Yeah. Fuck that. I don't have one.
I walk everywhere in rad shoes. Why drive a car when I walk everywhere in rad shoes? No, I'm saying that's your answer.
Wow.
Sevi, if you had to put a roll of pennies up your ass, why me? Can't you ask Danielle that? Would you put it one penny at a time or the whole roll? Wow. That's an incredible question. I have an answer. I don't really want to give it.
Why?
It's just.
He paid you $4.99.
I know, and you got to see me read it like a jackass. 1 penny at a time. I do 1 penny at a time. I know. It's 1 penny at a time. There's probably I know.
Oh
what if by the end I like it and I ask for another roll? That's only. Did Danielle yell? Oh, great question. My God, this is the easiest. Did you yell at any judges this weekend?
Absolutely. Not unsolicited.
Not on.
Linda.
What was the workout before Linda? What was the workout before Linda?
Was it the ring muscle up one?
And you did good at that.
No, I think I yelled at my judge.
You got what?
I think I yelled at my judge during that.
During the second workout too?
Yeah.
And the third workout?
No. Just the second and third. The second, I just said,
Oh, it was warranted. Thank you. It was warranted. It wasn't unwarranted. It was warranted.
Yes.
Your judge needed to be yelled at. They needed a good yelling at.
But the tone in which I was yelling at, it's really loud. It's chaotic out there. But on the burpee box jump one, the muscle ups, that was my fault. There was like a lot of, I just wasn't keeping track. It was my fault. But the burpee box jump overs, I landed like at the 3, 2, 1, and she didn't give me the rep, but she gave the person next to me the rep. And we were like we landed at like the same time. There
was one judge for the two of you?
No, but my judge didn't give me my rep, and the judge next to me gave that athlete the rep. And I yelled and said, this person got the rep. Like, why aren't you giving me mine? And she goes, what? And I said, never mind. So that was the extent of the yelling. Yeah. And then
Linda.
Who's Sarah? And then the third workout on Linda, I go and I do 3, like my first like couple reps really fast. And she's like, no rep. And every time, I'm like, why? No rep, why? No rep, why? And she's not telling me. And so I pause at the top and I look back on the bench and I'm like, why? What am I doing? And she said, you're not locking out.
Oh, shit.
I wasted like 5 reps, and so did 15 reps on the first one.
Are 60-pound dumbbells heavy?
They're not light.
And what's the most you've ever bench pressed with dumbbells?
Probably like 70s.
Okay.
I don't know that I've ever like felt necessary to go heavier than like 70s.
Right. Isn't that interesting? And do you remember the last time you dumbbell bench pressed before that workout?
Yeah, actually, Matt was having me. I was doing a lot of dumbbell bench.
No shit.
And complaining about it too.
And when you complain, are you like, hey, dude, you're fucking up? No,
well, I was like, I want to do regular bench.
But do you say, hey,
I'm sick of dumbbell benching.
And do you also say to him, hey, there's no way these are going to be in the games. You're out of your fucking mind. No,
never said that.
It's just what you want. You don't put any logic or rationale to it. Like, just fuck you. It's what I want.
Well, it was just for like a lot of weeks. I feel like I was doing a lot of dumbbell bench and I saw the boys doing regular bench. And so I was kind of jealous. I was like, why do they get to do regular bench? I want to do regular bench.
And what was the reason?
What?
That you had to do dumbbell and they got to do regular.
They had also been doing dumbbell
Oh.
and regular.
Hey, is it pretty crazy? I'm tripping on what Matt Torres is kind of doing over there.
What are you tripping on?
Well, he said in an interview,
Yeah.
he's managing a lot. First, let's start there. Big picture. Sentence
Absolutely.
number 1 of the paragraph. Oh, well, it could be the whole essay. Matt Torres manages a lot.
Yeah.
At the headline. And he has, and then recently in an interview he did on Brian Spin's podcast, he said that Danielle Brandon and Emma are opposites.
Yeah.
And so he's got you. Oh, yeah, look at this crew.
I would say the two that are most similar would maybe be like James and Fee, but I would say James and Fee are most similar.
So when you
Emma and me, we all handle things much differently.
And how is he doing it? And you guys kind of have to be kept apart a little bit, right?
I don't think we have to, but it helps because I think it makes it easier for him and also for us to, it's a lot, if you training sessions that don't go well, like that's a lot to handle for one coach.
Yeah. So when you are in the gym and Dallon's in the gym and Dallon has he's having his period and he has an emotional breakdown and then he leaves, Matt has to fucking be still not let Dallon's fucking crybaby bullshit leak over onto you and to James, right? And then and then the three of you leave and then he has to be fresh again for Fee and Emma and just be able to compartmentalize all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the difference, he's a dolphin trainer and then a lion trainer and then a pig farmer. He's got an exotic animal farm park there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you ever think about that and be like, how does he do that? Or it's like, fuck him, I'm winning the games. He'd deal with your shit.
I think both.
So if it creeps in man, how's this guy doing that? You just push, I'll worry about that later.
I mean, I think we both have to sometimes.
Who do you think Matt Torres talks to? Who do you think he vents to?
Mm,
You think his mom? You think he calls his mom or his dad and vents to them?
no.
No. Hey, is Dom in that group picture?
I think is he?
Can I see that again, Caleb?
I don't
I
even
want to see
know.
what this Dom guy looks like. Who's the guy who looks like the Angelo DiCicco looking dude on that end? Second from the left. Who's that guy?
Oh, that's Fee's fiance.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we figured that out. And who's the guy, howdy doody looking guy next to Cooper? James Sprague and no, that's Benji, right?
No, that's DC.
Oh, that's not Benji?
No,
Does he look? Do you know who Benji is? He's like an agent.
that's Benji.
Where's Ben? Oh, that's what I mean. That's Benji.
Yes.
Okay, and then that's DC. Is that's a trainer too?
Yes. In he lives in Switzerland.
Oh, no wonder. God, he didn't even look American. You ever seen a golden retriever in a different country and they're like, look at this golden retriever, and you're like, that's not a golden retriever.
Yeah.
In Ireland it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks so different than a regular human.
DC's amazing.
But DC's different than Dom.
Yes.
Okay. And that's the crew.
Yeah. Yeah, he came for quarterfinals and helped judge.
Oh, because you judge yourself in quarterfinals.
No.
Well, you know what I mean. By judge yourself, I mean the team judges itself.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What a trip.
Yeah.
Do you find anything remarkable about that situation that you're in? It's you did well, Emma did well, Dallon did well, James did well, Fee did well, Nate's going. Did I mention James, Dallon? Are you like, wow, this is something else?
Mm,
You take it for granted.
no, I wouldn't say I take it for granted.
I take my wife for granted.
Really? Yeah.
It's okay to take some things for granted now and again.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy, but I guess it feels normal.
A year ago, your shit was fucking coming unglued, right?
Oh yeah. Like, are you saying my life?
I'm just
How
saying the whole.
unreal it is?
No. I'm just saying the whole thing. I'm just tripping on just the dynamics. I gotta have Matt Torres on here. I had the wrong guest. I thought Matt Torres was coming tonight.
You should have had us both.
How that'll be next. That will be fun. I will really enjoy that. Will you be on 2 separate computers?
Yeah, we're on the same.
It's just amazing what he's juggling there.
It is crazy.
Okay, good. And tell me why.
No,
Why do you think it's
absolutely
crazy?
crazy?
Yeah,
Because the difference in personalities.
it's so many different intense relationships.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing I came this late because, he's already so established with like Dallin and Emma, and James and Fee, he's more established with them. So it's like he was settled in before adding on another crazy personality.
Right. They've peed on all the trees and everything before you got there. And since okay, and that's kind of I think that I see what that adds some balance to it. Okay. Murph, leftover fried chicken, do you reheat it or eat it cold? Oh.
I don't really eat a lot of fried chicken.
How about pizza? He paid $4.99. Let's give him some food.
Yeah, do you reheat it or eat it cold? I do like cold food.
Yeah, me too.
Like if I get Chipotle, like a burrito, I like the burrito cold.
Oh. That's weird. You don't order it and tell them to keep so you just eat it later, let it cool down.
Yeah. I feel like when it's hot, when food is hot, all the flavors blend together too much.
Do you care what his Fran time is? Oh, meaning you don't care what kind of car he drives. Do you care what kind of what a guy's Fran time is?
No, because I don't even know my Fran time.
Yeah, but that's not what he. Okay, fine. We'll circle back. I'll fix that for you, Fergie. I know what you're asking. I'll fix that for you at some point.
No.
Danielle Brandon, let me pet her dog at Wadapalooza.
Extra nice. Sloppy.
Yeah, hello, extra sloppy. She's protected from my antics for now. Oh.
Wow.
All right.
That's great.
Yeah, you let him pet your dog, and so it's bought you some sort of space. Oh, I think this is an Earbuds company.
Yeah, I'm sponsored.
Oh, by them.
By ESC.
ESC. You ever broken a pair of those with too much sweat?
Yeah.
Oh,
but it was my fault. I don't let them dry out. It's my fault. I'll literally be drenched in sweat and put them sweaty back in.
That was the wrong answer. I was trying to throw you a bone.
You just threw me a bone because I get the question all the time. How do you protect it from that? You let them dry out before putting them back in the case.
It's not like they stopped working when they were in your ear.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, no, never.
Like you sweat on them so much that they just stopped working.
Yeah, like would you? No, never. Would you ever put like a dirty pair of underwear back into your drawer? No.
God, that is disgusting. Hey, that's the kind of that's how you should treat it. If you lose count, that's a great metaphor right there. If you lose count when you're doing reps, let's say you're supposed to do 20 burpees and you get to 20 and you're not sure if you're at 19 or 20. Do an extra one. Do a fucking extra one always, because you would never, if you weren't sure if you put a pair of underwear in the drawer, if it was clean or dirty, it's going back in the wash. You're not like, man. Yeah. Wow, that's a great. Yeah, I like that. Clip that 38-48. That's the best thing that's been we've discovered on the show so far.
Really good. Are you sponsored by Paper Street Coffee?
I am.
I haven't had their coffee. Is it good?
Oh, we've only sent it to you 3 times, but you fucking were moving so much you didn't get it. I would love to send you a.
Is it a Sevan edition?
Yeah, you won't like it. You know why you won't like the Sevan edition? Because it's 50-50. It's 50% decaf, 50% regular.
Whoa, why is that? What's the purpose of that?
I know, right? It's like doing half a line.
I kind of would be into that.
Really? It's so I can drink it all day.
I really like that.
But you do a quad shot. You do a fucking quad shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ever concerned you might test positive for that? I think there is too much caffeine you could drink. Have you ever looked into that?
Yeah, but I don't really drink. Like I'll never have usually more than 1 cup of that a day.
Okay, because I saw you order that one of the videos, quad shot with oat milk, and I was like, dang.
I mean, what? How much caffeine is that?
I don't know. What one shot gets me just all
It's probably like
tweaking.
300, at most 300 milligrams.
It's one bang.
Yeah.
You ever drink a bang?
I used to in college.
God, they're gangster.
No.
One of the kids my kids trains with in jiu-jitsu, he's 7 years old. He drinks bang. He's 7. Is that inappropriate, you think?
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't need that.
Don't be a pussy and call in. Someone's texting me. I think they're texting me questions to ask you. It's like, dude, you got the fucking number. What are you doing? What is it? Same what? Huh? I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah. Very. Oh, yeah. People are sleuthing. They're giving me. Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you want to know this.
I do want to know.
Okay. They sent me a screenshot.
Yeah.
The show is fucking crazy. They sent me a screenshot and it shows Matt Torres, you know, that your coach?
Yeah.
And he's sitting in a similar spot that you are, where he did a podcast this morning.
This morning.
Yeah. Or it was yesterday. I can't remember. I watched the podcast.
Yeah.
And so they're basically, you know, people are just sleuthing.
Yeah.
People think that you guys might be dating.
Yeah. What if we hang out?
Yeah, that's what people are thinking. Hey, you're not live on YouTube. Yes, I am. What are you talking about? Am I not live? Are we live on YouTube, Caleb? Okay.
Did you watch my semifinal?
Dude, I watched all of it.
Did you watch it live?
Yeah, I watched it live, and then I report on it.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I do all weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's my life sucks. Hey, but they didn't show you. So what's crazy is that we don't know that you yet. Like they don't say in the semifinal, Danielle Brandon's fighting with the ref right now. Like there'll be whole events where we don't fucking see you.
Really?
And like I'm in this text thread with all the fucking games dorks, and everyone's like, "Where the fuck's Danielle?" And then someone's like, "Listen, jackass, they only follow the front runners." And then we're like, "Dude, it's fucking Danielle. She won the last event.
Yeah.
If she's yelling at the judge, let's see it. We want to talk shit about her and judge her."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I want you to too as well. I do it for entertainment.
You do it for us.
Yeah.
You don't want to yell at a judge, but
No.
a tales from an average gay CrossFitter, #1 fan of Miss Brandon.
Tales. Oh, I love it.
Do you think I've been speculating lately that it's not just men who are attracted to you, but women. So and it's not just straight men, it's gay men, and it's not just gay
Really?
women, it's straight
Oh.
women. I think like maybe you transcend like if you were a dog, your butthole would like attract all the dogs.
Wow.
You know, yeah. Like everyone wants to sniff with you. You know what I mean? Like anyone would like. What do you think about that? Is that?
That's really cool. I take.
But do you
that
think that that's an accurate depiction of what you feel from the world? Like, wow, I'm.
I mean, you attract what you attract.
But do you sense that about yourself?
No. I wouldn't
That
say
maybe that maybe straight women and gay men are attracted to you, which.
Yeah, sure. I know that
Yeah.
because of experiences. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's accurate. That's an accurate. But you also know that's not like for other people.
What do you mean that's not for other people?
Like straight women aren't attracted to me.
But you know that about yourself.
Yeah, I know that about myself. The whole pantheon of human beings aren't attracted to me, but to you they are, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
So like gay guys, it's probably usually just gay guys who are attracted to them.
Yeah.
But for you, it's like the whole world. For some reason, you
It's like
transcend.
People's cup of tea.
More people want to be intimate with you that normally wouldn't want to be intimate with a girl.
Yeah, I mean, I must be doing something right.
Yeah, I guess. Were you born with that, or you think it's cultivated? Something you cultivated, a swag you cultivated.
Hello?
No, don't talk yet. Hold on. Go ahead, Danielle.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Caller, hi.
Hi, it's Tales from a Graphics Gay Crossroad again because you brought it up. So
Okay.
I called back.
Okay, hi.
So I am attracted to you, Danielle, and that was when we were talking Sevan the other day. That's the one person that I would. That's the one.
You would touch Danielle's vagina.
Absolutely. I am obsessed with her. She's amazing. Danielle, I'm
That is
obsessed with you and I love you.
disgusting.
No, it's not. Don't
Okay,
come
fine,
for her.
fine. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So hi,
Okay.
Danielle. I hope you win the games. I know you're going to. So we're rooting for you.
Wow, thank you. That was so sweet.
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna send you $1,000 for confirming my suspicions. Thank you, Mr. Gay CrossFit.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right.
I love
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye. That guy's probably not gay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Favorite hobby outside of CrossFit?
I would say
Matt
right
Torres.
now, yeah, and pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
That's cool. Can you have any really hobbies? You can't, right? You have to be you have to be obsessed, right?
No, you can.
Can you have balance?
Please, absolutely.
I want to ask you a sensitive question.
Okay.
That I kind of just uncovered the thought today.
Yeah.
You competed against Mal O'Brien.
Yeah,
Was she spectacular?
absolutely. What do you mean?
Like just her
Spectacular.
performance, like when you were there, you're like, oh, this is fucking bonafide. This is the real deal. This motherfucker is spectacular human being. You felt her power. You felt her presence.
Yeah, but I mean, the times that I was ever at a competition with her, I was speculating her as a competitor.
Right. Okay.
I personally don't go to a competition, and if my competition is there, I'm never like, oh my God, they're amazing. I'm like, fuck, I want to beat them. How do I beat them?
Okay. But okay.
Yes, she is an amazing competitor.
Like you're a thoroughbred and you look at her, you're like, that's a nice horse too.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that thing can go. Nice car. Like you have a Ferrari, she has a Ferrari. You're like, all right,
Yep.
let's bang this out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone like you who's had you've had a rough go of it. You've earned your life wasn't handed to you on a silver platter.
Right.
And you grind it. And I don't know what her upbringing is. I don't know what her upbringing is, but I've heard she has absolutely fantastic parents. And what do you think about the fact that she's like, for you, I'm guessing like this is an opportunity you can't pass no matter fucking what. Like you have to do this.
Yeah.
That's your perspective, right? And I was also thinking like Sarah Sigmund's daughter, who's been injured before, like she has to do this. Like she doesn't have the leisure of having the perspective where she can pull out. It's like, fuck, dude, I could get hurt again and never have the chance again. I can't have like, did you have a first impression of what Mal's doing? Like if you were to say something to her, did you ever talk in your head, God, if I wrote, did you say anything to her when she pulled out? Did you send her a private message or anything?
Yeah, I sent her a private message.
You did?
Mhm.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think
Wow, Danielle.
we have a lot of the same people in our life.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, from like the little bit of what I heard she's going through, like it sucks no matter what. And, you know, she is really fortunate. I was talking about this the other day. Like, you know, a lot of these teenagers are really fortunate that like they have that choice to at so young to just kind of pull out of something, you know, and you can't blame her for that. And she's just really lucky that she can, you know, at that age, like I never could have been like, you know, going through something and just been like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to stop. Like my parents are going to support me. You know, and we're just in different situations, but you know, she is really lucky that she gets to do that and can do that. And, you know, not to say like I've set myself up now to be in a position where, yeah, I'm sure like if I was going through something, an injury, like a year off wouldn't kill me, but I would, you know, I probably would feel that level of anxiousness of like, fuck, like this is how I make my living. Like, how can I get back to doing this as soon as possible? Because I don't have, you know, other people to necessarily rely on, you know.
You correct me if I'm wrong. You qualified for regionals or semifinals 3 times where you couldn't go because of that. You probably wanted to go that you couldn't go to because of obligations you had to maintain your scholarship in college. Yep.
And I think I made regionals like 15, 16, 17, 18.
4 times.
3 or 4 years. Yeah.
And you couldn't go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I really wanted to. I mean, I was not very passionate about pole vault, but that's what was paying for college. So, you know, and there was a point where even before college, I was like, screw this. I mean, I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I didn't even think it was possible or an option. But my best friend, was like, fuck that. Like, don't be an idiot. You know, you need to go to college. You're going to go to college.
Is that what you wrote to Mal? Don't be a fucking idiot. Come to the semifinals.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I think I don't know. If I were her, I would go to college.
Oh. Instead of do this, what she's doing?
Instead of what? What is she doing?
Instead of participating in the CrossFit Games, the CrossFit World?
Well, I mean, she already pulled out this season, so why not just go to college?
Oh, just sack it up and just do so. Yeah, pivot.
For now, why not?
Yeah. Tell me, Danielle.
Let me tell you what.
What you laughing at?
One of the comments.
Danielle Brandon for president. Look at. Okay, I guess you didn't lose your sponsorship.
What? Oh no, I didn't.
M1. Why are we pretending that Matt isn't right next to her? Yeah,
Is that Matt's secret account? M1.
That towards the secret. Okay. This is our study of one right here, or N of one. Tales from an average gay CrossFitter. Do you run, Danielle Brandon, your own social media, or do you have a team? There's no way she lets anyone touch her shit, I don't think. What's your ideal workout at the games for you? That's 2 questions. So no one runs your social, right?
No.
Yeah.
No. What's your ideal workout? I don't know. Ideal workout? I don't really have an ideal workout.
Run 800 and then run back on her hands.
Yeah. A backwards handstand walk. A backwards handstand ramp walk.
You're loving Adrian Bosman, aren't you?
Yeah, I
He's
do.
a man. Yeah.
I enjoy it. I mean, it was a little, there were some things about this semifinal that were, I feel like, a little aggressive, but I don't really get much into, the progressions of CrossFit and, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the ruck muscle ups, I feel like that's kind of like a games movement. Like, I'm like, where can we go with that? Like, are we going to see those again at the games? Like, I feel
What's next? A dead body on your back?
A step. Like, I feel like we should have just done the complex,
Without the ruck.
Yeah. That's my only comment on I feel like there's no real, there was no progression with that. Maybe.
Hey, would there be anything Matt would say to you when he sees that, where he'd be like, hey, make sure you keep your hands close to yourself, and then afterward the event be like, hey, the reason why I told you that is because I wanted to make sure you didn't injure your labrums? Or does he ever express to you concern about, you know what I mean? That's a fucking pretty gnarly move.
No, there's much different concerns. I would say muscle ups aren't typically, it's not a huge weakness of mine, but it doesn't hurt me.
I just meant because there was a ruck on your back and you're gonna in the complex. You know what I mean? Like or anything like that. Does he ever express concerns like, hey, this is fucking dangerous what you're doing right here. Be careful.
I wouldn't say to me he would necessarily. I think he knows me well enough that might just annoy me. I'd be like, yeah, I know.
Right. So he would give you another point. It's like don't tell your kids, hey, don't fall from there. Instead, you're supposed to say, hey, squeeze onto that bar tight.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a bathrobe?
Me? No, I'm in a sweater.
Oh.
A hoodie.
All right. DBE is Danielle Brandon Energy. That's what DBE is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rope climbs were fire.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
They were fun.
Thank you for the money. When the questions run out, it's going to be hard for me to get back into my own shit. I've just completely surrendered this podcast. Jeffrey Watkins, $5. Do you want to say anything to her?
I think you always need, this is good.
Yeah, this is fucking easy.
Just nothing. Just want $5.
I'm stoked you showed up. Okay, here we go. Magnus Holmgren. Oh, great. Oh, great.
That's tough.
Oh, great.
$25.
No, it's Mexican money. That's like at 50 cents.
What?
Yeah, that's from Mexico.
For real?
Fuck, marry, kill. Sevan, Dave, Matt Torres.
Damn. That's tough. The fucking kill are the hard ones.
It's okay. I've been killed before.
I know.
Matt Torres, $10. You can tell everybody about our relationship. God, this is a good group of people. Yeah, that was $1.40 that motherfucker sent. I love Magnus. I love you, buddy. Hola, amigo. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Matt. That's really kind of you. God, dude, the comments are savage.
They are.
Oh, Olson, dude. Hello, Mr. Olson. Always nice to see you and the boys. Congratulations, Miss Danielle Brandon, and sending all the positive vibes to you and at the games.
Oh, wow. That's so sweet. Olsen dudes. A wholesome profile picture.
Okay. Back to the interview at hand. Okay. Do you think so? You were a year ago today, or a year ago around this time, things were boiling over at Underdogs Athletics. You picked up your shit and you came to the Brute Camp in Naples, Florida, and now you're here. It looks like your body composition's changed a little bit since then. You look stronger.
I would think so. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking bigger, like up here.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and your arms are looking bigger.
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, totally. Your arms are fucking looking just savage. You look fucking incredible.
Wow.
Boobs are still real? Boobs are real?
Still real.
Okay. And because they look bigger than normal too, which is weird, right? You're supposed to work your boobs off.
Yeah. I just don't.
Do you have a secret to that?
No.
Okay. All right. And
maybe my balance of food. Who knows?
Because you're crazy ripped too.
Wow.
No?
Thank you.
What?
I'm saying, wow, thank you.
These are just observations. These aren't compliments. I haven't even started the compliments yet.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Look at Caleb just points right to your stomach. Look at that. Hey, Caleb, please don't touch her there. That's inappropriate. So your training, I'm guessing your training is significantly different. It's changed since what you were doing at Underdogs Athletics.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really different.
Legitimate question. Do you think is everything calmer at Brute? And do you miss sort of the tension that may have been there, that maybe you thrived better in sort of like more of a chaotic, hostile scene?
You know, I think I can bring chaos wherever I want.
Okay.
So,
If you need a little chaos to motivate you, you'll bring it right to Brute.
yes. But you know what? I actually really enjoy our Brute, like our Brute gym. You know, Matt talks about, wanting to grow the camp and like moving to a bigger space. But having already been in a really big space like Camp Rhino versus now in the Brute gym, I really love the small gym. And I always say, like, I never want to leave this place because it feels so much more intimate. And there aren't those distractions of having classes around or random people walking in. But, that's just me wanting to live in my own little world.
Yeah. She's the most jacked she's ever been, at least in these recent photos. I agree.
Wow.
John George, she's ripped. Yeah, it's fucking, you've turned into a freak of nature.
You can thank Matt for that.
What are your, at your low, you were consuming some like 2,000 or less calories a day. You explained that to us the first time you came on. You completely changed that. How, do you have any idea how many calories you're consuming nowadays? Is that even a metric you use?
No, but my main goal is just to get at least like 3 meals. Okay. And I've definitely been getting like 3 solid meals.
What about being? How do you want to be at the games? Like just as a fucking regular jackass like me, I like to be as light as possible at 51 years old. So because everything's easier for me when I'm lighter, right? Pull-ups, muscle-ups, just everything I do. Like there's nothing I'm trying to do that I need to be heavy. Is that the same for a games athlete? Because you guys are like lean, like hungry dogs.
Yeah. I wish I was more in tune with that, like my body weight, but I think I've never been like, oh, I feel really heavy. Just because I have never really eaten enough as it is. So typically when I do start to eat more, I actually lean out and probably lose a little bit of weight. So maybe once I'm a little more consistent with that, I can really figure out like how much I'm weighing, and tell, like, if I'm 150, this is how gymnastics feels versus if I'm 155, like this is how gymnastics feels. But I can always base it on gymnastics, burpees. But I would say for the most part, where I'm at right now, I just focus on eating enough.
Is it difficult to eat at competitions?
Yeah, it really is. But I would say I actually did really well this weekend with eating.
Those nails I just saw you had on, did you have those on this weekend?
I did. Yeah, that's my real nail.
No.
Yeah, I promise.
You no.
Yep. Yeah, swear.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Those are your fucking real nails? I'm starting to think your boobs aren't real.
What? No, these are real.
There's no fucking way those can...
Someone said, I think it was Matt, actually didn't think they were real either.
Yeah. Yeah.
No way those are real. And then I had like my gel, like the color fall off, and my nail was still there. And he was like, "Oh shit, they are real."
How do those not break?
Oh, they do. Absolutely.
Wow. That's crazy. But do they bend back very often? Like bend back?
Oof. No, they're strong.
Oh, we're just showing myself a will. The willies.
No, they're strong.
When the games come, the whole team will go, and will there be one specific coach for you?
It was actually really cool this weekend. We kind of we're figuring it out in the warm-up area on what we kind of each needed and wanted. And I think we did come up with like a good game plan. I didn't realize, but I really liked to have somebody walk me specifically through my warm-ups and like game plan. And kind of have eyes on me at the whole time. And, we have DC, Matt, Al was luckily back there. So he was able to take Fee through her warm-ups and stuff. And that really helped.
Hello.
So, hi, Garrett.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I was just hoping to ask Danielle a question.
Yeah, go ahead. If she can't answer it, I'll answer it for her.
Love it.
Okay. I will not.
Is it about her nipples? Please tell me it's about her nipples.
It's definitely about nipples.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So also, before I start with your nipples, I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
but we kind of noticed, we as like a bunch of like my friends sort of.
Oh, this is going to be good because she's stalling. This is going to be a hard question to ask. Brace yourself. Danielle, hold on to something.
We sort of thought that you had your nipples pierced.
Oh.
Because some of us have had our nipples pierced.
Oh.
Me and some of my friends. And we were just wondering, like, if you
it sounds
do,
like you
and
answered
if
the
you
question
do,
for yourself.
well, I just want to know if it, like, if while you work out, if it bothers you in any way, shape, or form. Because we've had those kind of issues and questions as well.
What do you mean bother you? Like you're doing burpees and they hit the ground or something?
Well, like sometimes you can get
you
walk
by a big magnet and you get sucked to it.
No, but if you have your nipples pierced and you work out and maybe your sports bra is too tight or like whatever, you can get these kind of pimples. Like it's.
I didn't see this going anywhere.
Do
you have pimples on your nipples, Danielle? Wow, this is great.
Thing. Like, yeah, it's a whole thing. And she's obviously a world-class athlete and whatever. So I was just kind of wondering, like, does working out like that?
Nope.
Does it bother you at all? Does it give you any problems whatsoever? Like, it just like.
Well, it gave her an extra 100,000 followers on Instagram, and that's been bothering her for a long time.
It's great during sex. Don't get me wrong. Like the nipple piercing during sex is fantastic. But I was just wondering about the workout thing because there are some of my friends like they have questions. So I was just wondering if it was like, does it ever do any problems? Does it ever like?
Just in case anyone's wondering, this is really Matt Torres. He said, "I'll hang up. I'm sorry. This is so awkward."
No, I'm not. I'm not. Literally, I'm asking a woman a question. Like, I get it. Like, I I literally had my nipple pierced as a teenager, and then I had them pierced again later before I went to the army, and like it was a thing. So I had
Nope, I
Like-
never any issues.
Thank you for the call. That was fantastic.
helping you out.
You're a good dude.
Bye.
Bye. Why did you do that? Have a hole put in your nipple?
Why?
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Hey, does he do it with it? Does
Why
the
would
dude
you
do?
get a nose piercing? Why
Did
would
the
you
dude-
get your ears pierced?
Did the dude do it with a gun? I didn't pay the caller. I did not pay the caller, but I would like to. Did he do it with a gun or with a needle?
A needle.
So hold your boob with one hand and sticks the needle through the. Well, congratulations. The orange shirt. They were just the orange shirt was just exposing them. It was just a.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can answer that question for themselves.
Perv, Julio Barrentos. No, I don't think you're perverted. Are we 14? This is weird. Mel. Oh, you guys.
No.
Bunch of fucking simpletons. Okay, I'm going to cross this off the list. Nipple pierced.
Oh my.
Okay. What do you think about the Air Runner? Oh, shit. Here we go. Caller, hi. Caller?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. I was wondering if I could ask a question that's non-nipple piercing related.
Hold on. Let me see. Danielle, are you okay with any non-nipple?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. She's fine with it. Please go ahead.
Okay, great. I wanted some advice. So I am very new to the CrossFit space. I'm working out for like a year and a half now. And I was wondering if Danielle, being sort of a girl in CrossFit, has ever run into the issue of people kind of giving their opinions too much, like how jacked and bulky she's getting. I feel like it's been a huge theme of people telling me every time I hit a PR, they're like, well, you don't need to be lifting big weights. You're like, stay light for high reps. Like, do you run into this issue a lot, or did you ever?
Oh yeah. I mean, what was it? I was at Matt was there. We were at Whole Foods, and I think the lady indirectly but very directly asked me if I was on steroids because of how I looked.
No shit.
Yeah. I really don't. I don't remember exactly what she said or asked, but she essentially was assuming that I was only this big because I was on steroids. But yeah, all the time.
How are you dealing with it, caller? Do you give a fuck?
Yeah. Is it your friend?
Well, it's kind of hard. It's like my family. So I've had, like
Oh.
members of my family call me while at the gym, and they're like, well, I don't remember giving you permission to lift heavy weights. And like today,
How old are you? How old are you?
so I'm 23. So I just graduated college. So I just came back. That's well, so
need
today I hit sorry.
You don't need permission.
I know. Well, so today I had a 15-pound PR on my snatch. And again, like, to put in perspective, it was 100 pounds. Like, it's not a lot. I'm not the big girl out there. But I told them, I was like, oh, this is so exciting. I, 15-pound PR. And they were just like, well, don't get too muscly. And I was like, okay.
Maybe they aren't the people.
Why? And then
to
it
tell
launched
about
into
your
this.
PRs. Maybe find
Sorry?
somebody. Maybe they aren't the people to tell about your PRs. They don't always have to
Well,
be.
right.
They don't have to be your hype people. You can find different hype people.
I know. How would you suggest like not letting stuff like that like bother, like just keep it yourself, like just don't share with the people around you if they're
No,
gonna
I don't
react like
think that you
that?
should.
Or
I don't think that you should limit or stop yourself from sharing the things that make you happy. I think you're always going to run into those issues like that of people not, agreeing or supporting you, whatever it is. But if you're so secure with why you're doing it and, you're doing it because you want to do it. You're not doing it to go tell your family.
Isn't it kind of amazing that those people are just on autopilot is the truth, right? They're just on autopilot.
it's so weird. It was like a whole conversation about how I'm not going to be feminine anymore if I like heavy weights.
Oh my goodness.
too weird. So I just wasn't sure if
That's
that's
sad.
just a common theme or if it's just a weird thing.
No, it's I bet you it's a common thing. We all live in this
absolutely.
bubble, so we don't really know it. I'm guessing. Is that fair to say, Danielle? Like, if you just all we do is hang out with CrossFitters and it, like,
Yeah, I mean, I think
yeah,
like all the time I get comments like that, but I feel like I've lived in this world for so long that it's easier and easier to brush them off.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Well,
But-
thanks for your advice. I really appreciate it.
congrats on the snatch.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
you are.
Hey, thanks for your time.
All right, bye.
Okay,
Jeremy
bye.
Eat World, cheers
What's
to the
the
last time we ever have Danielle Brandon on the show. Nah, she's good. Don't. She's good. She a little nipple talk doesn't. She's okay, right, Danielle? I'll text her after the show, and if she responds, I know it's good. If not, I'll be like, oh shit. That is Barry McCockner. That's Sporty Beth. Okay.
That's Sporty Beth. I don't know what that
That's
means.
that's just one of the characters in the in the pantheon of the drama that is the Sevan Podcast.
Oh.
Do you have anything competing with CrossFit, like any of your sponsor, like that's pulling you away from your training? Like you said, you're happy to be in a small gym and kind of stay in a loop and stay in your bubble. There's this. I feel like you have things that are competing or trying to pull you away from training. I don't mean like sentient beings or like people, but just your own temptations or requests to go fly somewhere and do, photo shoots or.
Sure. Yeah, there's always going to be that. But I would say typically the sponsors and people that I work with are really aware of, I think they're the ones to be like, oh, well, you don't want to travel, right? And I'm like, no, actually I do.
Oh,
Or like, it just depends, if I'm, there's going to be a point in time, obviously in the season where I'm not going to be as willing to travel. But I mean, I typically, if I want to travel, I'll travel.
And now someone is saying my audio is cutting out. How is it, Caleb? Is it good? I think that was just when the phone, the caller was calling and something's wrong with the phone. It's not perfect.
You're good.
Okay. Thank you. There's no way in hell you travel now. Now you're grounded, right? By
No,
grounded, I don't mean like in
I'm
trouble,
traveling
but like
this weekend.
you are?
Yeah.
To where?
Georgia,
For,
like a wedding party.
are you flying?
Yeah.
Wow. No
I
shit.
think it's a quick flight.
Will you partake in fermented beverages?
Yeah, probably.
No shit.
Yeah.
Don't you have to be just completely on lockdown and like committed and dedicated if you want to win the games?
Sure. Yeah. But, my goal is to be as fit as possible by the games. But as we see a common theme here, a lot of people restrict themselves and think CrossFit is the end all be all. And it's not. So if I want to have a drink, I will have a drink. And I really don't think it's going to affect my CrossFit as much as people may think it does.
Yeah. Well, I love that she still just lives. But what about this? What about when you're out there and you're competing and you have to question whether maybe I shouldn't have had that drink. Maybe I shouldn't have flown there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I mean, that was my choice.
Right. Okay. Air runner. What do you think about an air runner? Do you despise an air runner or do you like an air runner?
I don't mind him. The only thing that I have with him is it was annoying at semifinals to see it twice because the 800-meter run, if that was on the ground, I would say the people that won would not have won it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So
right? Like
I don't know, but that is kind of where I was going.
Yeah, I mean, like even myself, the way I took off on the 800 on the runner and like how fast I was running the whole time, I don't think it would not have felt like that on the ground. I think a lot of people on the 800 took off really hot and they were able to hang on because it was on a runner versus if you were on the ground, if anyone's ever ran an 800 or even a 400, if you take off so fast and way too hot, you will significantly slow down versus on a runner.
But you wouldn't have.
Well, I know how to pace it. I know
Right.
how to run an 800 on the ground. A lot of people don't. Even the year they had the 500 at the games. You know, I had a big advantage because I was a 400 runner, so I know how to run a 400. And even a 500, I would say, maybe a little harder than a 400.
Well, as a fan, I'd much rather see the athletes run than on a runner. I can't. I've this semifinal made me completely hate air runners. How cool would it have been to see you guys race that last 800?
Yeah, I think it would have been really cool.
Around a track and girls trying to pass you and you
Yeah,
like pushing them down.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
And you can't see where the other people are, right? Caller, hi.
Oh yeah, it was really hard to race.
Hey, oh sorry, caller. Hold on 1 second. If you would have seen, do you think that if you would have known where Emma was, you could have run faster and not let her beat
Actually,
you?
I thought it was Emma Lawson.
Was Emma Carey?
Right, but when the announcers in like the little placards, they kept saying Emma, and like I saw at one point Emma's was moving up first, and then like mine would move up. But then there was a point where like mine would move up, and then hers. So I was like, oh, I'm ahead of her. But then it was Emma Carey, which I was like, oh my gosh, like.
So you think you could have run if you would have known, you would have made sure that didn't happen?
I mean, I would like. Who
you were on
knows?
a track.
But I think, you know, if anybody's racing right next to somebody, they're gonna push that much harder.
Caller, hi.
Oh my God, holy crap. I can't believe I just got on. That's awesome. DB, I'm a huge fan of yours. I love everything you do. I think you're awesome. And I just want to comment on the whole drinking thing and stuff like that. I haven't had a drink in 5 years. I still get my ass kicked in the gym every single day. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So
exactly.
But I'm like, I was a full-blown alcoholic though. So I mean, you know, either way. I was going to ask you, like, you know, when you're in competition and stuff like that, and like, I get this, like, I experienced this. I just turned 40, like, I don't know, a couple months ago and stuff. And, you know, I go up against some people that are in their mid-20s and stuff. And man, they just blow past me sometimes. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I was going to ask you, does it ever bother you, like, when you're like in one of the workouts or, and, you know, you see somebody like just kind of going past stuff like that? Does it ever like get in your head ever or anything? Or do you just kind of like in your own head, this is what I can do, I just got to do the best that I can do? Or how does that work exactly? Do you ever feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, like Linda, you know, there was a point when people around me were kind of speeding, but I really could only keep doing what I was doing. And it was only pushing me harder because I was like, fuck, I don't want them to beat me by that much more. Right? Like if they're already going to beat me, they're already going to beat me. How can I like minimize that gap as much as possible?
Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, that's all I had. I can't believe I got on. Actually, I was like, shit, I gotta call this.
Hey, why do you like Danielle?
I don't know. I just like her outgoingness, her wild personality. I love just, you know, she kind of just marches to her own beat, really. You know, she's doing different hair colors. She just, you know, tattoos and, you know, the nipple piercing. That's pretty hot, I think. So, that way.
Well, thank you. It's good. Should she get any more piercings?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Do not do this.
No. Hey.
Not do the bull.
No tattoo on the face, though. Don't do that, Danielle.
I'll think about it. I'll think about your.
Hey, we're fucked. Every time we tell her not to, that means we're getting one step closer to her getting one. We fucked this up.
Yeah, I was actually at Wadapalooza. I volunteered there actually this past January, but the line was so long, like, you know, to meet you and stuff like that. So I didn't have a lot of time to really do that. But my friend George was there actually, the Asian guy actually that's wearing the rads all the time. I don't know if you remember him. He's met you a couple of times, I think, but either way.
No.
She loves George. Yes, she remembers him. He was there when her earphones. He was there when her earphones stopped working.
Dude, he's met her probably like 15 times, I think. He goes to all these events.
I would need to see a face. I don't know names as well.
I know. Either way. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I love hearing his excitement.
He was so excited.
Yeah, I love hearing his excitement. Is it weird talking to strangers?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. M, you are not fucking done with the Sevan show. That's bullshit. I know you're not done. When you finish the workout, it's workout 7, and you finish it, and amazing work, great hot chick.
Oh,
Sarah Cox, California Hormones. That's my best sponsor.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
When you finish the workout and you're number 1, and no, when you're number 2 and Emma's number 1, and you cross the finish line, it's a little you guys don't even address each other. Like, you don't even address it. She's there, she doesn't address, you're there, and then you do the interview, and the interview's over, and you guys kind of part ways. You never acknowledge her.
I actually gave her a hug.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
After the interview or at the finish line?
I forget if it was before or after, but I gave her a hug. I think it was after. I think it was before the interview.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is intense. And in the interview, in a way, you said it was an interesting way to acknowledge her. You said, yeah, she won't be beating me like that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I like it. It's not rude. It's like, just like, yeah, that won't.
I said, she let it happen this time. I let it happen this time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Man, look at you. You're a fucking brick shit house. Look at that. That's a good pose. That's a good pose, Rosie. I like that interviewer guy right there too. That Mike Arsenault guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like him?
What's that?
It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. Call her high. Easy. You're coming in hot. Settle down, buddy. Settle down. Okay. Action.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah. No, you're not. I got to hear the question first before I put you on.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm in Naples where they are. Really stoked to see her.
You're
on
outside
here
Matt Torres'
after
house
having-
with a pair of binoculars right now?
Yeah, I am. I know exactly where he lives.
What's your name?
Mark.
What is
Yes, I met you at the brute force camp
Oh yeah, I
here in
remember.
Naples.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being a good sport. Some of those questions were a little gnarly, I guess, but you're doing a good job answering them.
Oh, thank you.
No, she's not. She avoided all the nipple talk and she contracted. And now I'm going to get ass pounded in the comments for even bringing it up. I'm going to be called a scumbag and a pervert. And all
That sounds like that's you.
Right. Yes, that's all my fault.
This is your issue.
No, it's
On my end, I'm doing good.
yeah, it's a good job at the semifinals. I know a lot of people around here were watching and root for you, so we're all glad that your team did really well. And Matt did a great job. Being a coach myself, not at that level, but to see how all of you guys performed was fantastic, and I'm sure he's really proud of everybody.
Yeah, he is. I think he's really relieved as well to have all 5 of us make it.
Yeah, that's awesome, and I was so happy that you guys all came here because we don't get anybody. We don't get a lot of world-class athletes in this small part of Florida.
Well, now you got a shitload of them. And Matt Torres is a beast.
True.
Yep. And you're pretty beastly too. I grew up out in Encinitas, so I got to see some of when CrossFit was coming up, going through Santa Cruz and seeing all those guys. So it's nice seeing everybody on something simple here like YouTube.
You're a beast.
Pardon me? No, I'm just old now.
What's your name? Do I know you? Do we know each other?
No, I just, when you talk about your moving or driving and walking around town with your kids and stuff, I know all those areas because I grew up out there in Encinitas.
That's cool. How do you like Florida? You like Naples? Now that you're old?
It took a long time. There's not a whole lot of culture out here, and the sun's good. It's sunny and warm pretty much a lot. So it's real motivating to get out and exercise and do stuff, which is nice.
Yeah, Danielle's always sweaty in her videos, I noticed.
Yeah.
Well, she's enjoying herself, which is good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they're all here doing it here because now being in the sphere, we have somewhere that we can go and kind of check stuff out. Matt's been really, really nice about answering all my questions. So, aside from that, being naughty and having someone like that be very receptive and
welcoming. It's really nice.
I agree.
Well, thank
Good.
you.
But,
That's a very,
you bet.
that's a very nice, mature call. You really lifted the show up out of the gutter. Thank you.
All right, guys, have fun. We're
Okay.
enjoying it. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Barry McCockiner, that caller was Nate Edwardson. A Big Jesse Trucking. And I'm in honor of Asian George. Do you understand that?
No,
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
I don't get it.
Oh, God, Matt. Matt's spending all your prize money. Who's the guy breathing heavily outside my window? That's that guy in Naples. He can see you with your pants down right now, Mr. Torres. Go put your pants on. Rob Miller, $2. Last time she's coming on here for sure. Easy. Come on, guys.
Man.
Kidding me?
Ruthless.
Are you kidding me? Wait till you see the comments. I am gonna get fucking mashed on YouTube.
Are you?
Oh my goodness.
All right, do these comments go onto under the YouTube?
No, but
No.
these people are usually pretty cool here in the comments. They've
Mhm.
made it their favorite pastime to make fun of me. They're unkind to their good behavior. And when people like you are on, they try to make fun of me a little bit more to like try to impress you.
Yeah.
You have to pee.
Me?
Yeah, you doing pee dance?
Oh no, I actually don't. I was
Oh.
trying to like read the comments and listen.
Oh, so yeah, but the people who watch YouTube, they get all fucking brave and shit, and they're on their keyboards and be like, "How dare you disrespect Miss Brand?"
Absolutely, keyboard warriors.
Okay, we talked about. I think we've gone through almost everything. Oh yeah, I have a question for you. What's that sled like? Have you ever used a sled like that? Do you guys have one of those like cloth sleds?
I've never used one.
You ever seen a cloth sled before?
No. The only like obnoxious thing was, which I think Matt talked about in a podcast, was the fact that a lot of like the cloth on the front would roll under. And then some athletes would fix it, some wouldn't. And I think mine flipped under, and I saw it flip under, and I was kind of it was like, what? I'm like, am I allowed to go fix this? Like, should I go fix it? Like, what's wrong with this implement? Is this supposed to happen? So that was obnoxious.
But you did well in that workout.
Yeah, it was actually fun. I like really enjoy monotonous things like that. Like I feel like with the sled pull, once you figured out how, you just had to like keep mimicking that. So it was kind of fun to like figure it out, and then once you figured it out and got into a good rhythm.
Caller high. Caller not high? You're not high. Okay.
Hello?
I'm sorry, you're not high. Yes?
Hello? Sevan?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
If this was just a regular live call-in show, I'd let the person go. I'd let that shit go through. But you got to be careful with when I got Danielle on. We can be fucking. Okay, Matt Torres, thank you for the God, dude. You're spending all your. Okay, Matt Torres, $5. Thanks, buddy. He must be sipping he's a little drunk tonight and like spending all his money. Or we can talk a bit about how my camp crushed. Okay, we can talk a little bit about how my camp crushed. Hard work pays off and proven, and every other camp out there. Go ahead, Danielle. Tell them why we think we're better. It's a little aggressive, Matt. What's Matt drinking tonight?
I know. Poppy? I don't know.
Do you guys think of yourself as a camp?
He does, yeah.
He does. But you don't.
Yeah. I have a tough time going, claiming Brute Squad.
You're more.
If I'm being transparent.
What do you mean you have a tough time?
Well, like with ever since Underdogs camp happened,
yeah.
It's more of like a trust issue thing.
Oh no shit.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's me. It's Danielle Brandon. I'm training.
Yeah, but it's tough when, Matt Torres is brute strength. So,
Thank you. Oh, it's the same guy. It's the same guy.
No.
I can see your fucking number. Thank you. Look at Danielle Bossell. Danielle taking control of the show. I like that. How was London?
Very fun. I can't wait to go back. I think I'm going back in the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what? For promotion, rad promotion?
Yeah, for some rad things.
Hey, they really like you with the old necklace and the custom shirts and like.
Yeah, amazing.
They're making you feel special.
Absolutely.
You are special.
Thank you. Yeah, Ben really takes care of me.
When you were on the show last time, you said that you think that you'd be a good mother, and that you think it'd be fun to have kids because you're you could be a good caretaker. You know how you would take care of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there any chance you're gonna get pregnant soon?
I don't think soon.
What is soon? Like in the next year?
No.
Oh. You using contraception?
Yeah.
What kind of contraception do you use?
I'm on the IUD.
Oh, does that have any hormones in it, or what is that thing?
I think so.
It does?
Yeah.
When you do that, do you look to see how it affects your performance? Like, do you go on Reddit and be like, okay, what the fuck?
No, not with this one.
No, I don't. For some reason, I don't think that does affect your. What is it, Caleb? What's an IUD? Isn't that does that go in your arm?
Before, I think did.
What?
I easily lost like 5 pounds of unnecessary weight when I switched birth controls.
To an IUD?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that shit's so fucking scary. Why not just use a diaphragm or a condom or something that's like doesn't affect your athleticism?
You know, I've done it for so many years. It's just something I've never worried about.
All right.
Could I probably be?
Oh, this guy's saying it's copper. Do you know what it is, Caleb? Do you know how it works? The IUD works? No, but it's a piece of copper wire. Is it in your arm? Is that where that thing goes?
No.
Oh, all right. Fuck, what do I know? Alex, Danielle Brandon all the way. Great show, Sevi. Thank you. Alex, straight or gay?
Thank you, Alex. Straight.
Alex. Oh, okay.
Firefighter, mustache.
Wow. Nice. Street smart, Danielle. Manny Spiegel, 669. Danielle, thoughts on what happened with Brooke Wells? Oh, yeah. Do you have any insight on what happened when you were in the back? Were you like, oh, shit, this bitch got fucked up. Her legs all fucked up.
I mean, something was going down.
It was.
I mean, immediately.
Like on day one.
Yeah.
So legit, like she was wounded. We saw a fighter, like she pushed through. Do you think maybe she pushed through unnecessarily? Like she should have pulled out to come back and fight another day? You think it was real? What happened?
No, I think it was real.
By real, I mean physical. It was a physical. It wasn't like.
Yeah, I think there was like physically something wrong. But without knowing all the details, it's really hard to tell whether or not her performance was because of the injury or if it was just, there was a couple things like that I feel like I noticed and other people noticed that had nothing to do with the injury that were like a little weird. Like, Linda, like I think a lot of girls who did it well started with the dumbbells up. And then because your first rep didn't start until you were fully locked out. And a lot of, when I noticed when I walked out there, a lot of her reps started from the bottom. So then she would go up and that wouldn't count. So she's already just wasting energy.
Gotcha.
I just don't things like that. I don't understand. I feel like that would have been helpful.
Who's her? Oh, was any? Did you see anyone from Proven there? Were Tia or Shane there?
I don't think. No, they weren't.
You didn't see them there. Look at this. This show is like my own personal Google. It's an intrauterine device. Okay. No, I'm your cervix. Oh, in your cervix. Okay. Well, look, I'm learning all sorts of shit. I sold Mariana for 13 years. It's not copper. Look at all these people. This dude sold fucking IUDs for 13 years.
Wow. Oh my God.
Look at this guy. Can't believe you showed up. Nate. Holy shit. She showed. Dude, in all her glory, she's here. What are you talking about? Oh, look at this. Wow, you were close.
Dude, I said firefighter or police officer.
Wow, straight single and police officer. Holy shit. Wow. Just assessing it.
Wow. Yeah, there was that comment. There were some wild things that CrossFit was doing, I feel like.
Tell me about the event where we were told the final event that you guys the schedule said that the boys were supposed to go first.
Yeah, so that was weird because it was like girls, guys, guys, girls. And then I don't know, I feel like the only reason I knew it was because I was back there watching Dallin do his first workout of the day. And then I just happened to be in the warm-up area when they posted that sheet of paper, and as well as Matt.
So first things first, is that normal for you to watch Dallin?
Yeah, I really enjoy watching Dallin.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Yeah.
And so that doesn't like take energy from you or stress you out? Like
No.
watching your homie go? He killed it, huh?
I just feel like
He beat Roman Krenikov.
maybe I could be resting a little more, but I enjoy watching him and I want to support him.
Yeah, that's cool. And he beat Roman. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. That was really cool.
And this guy's called in like 20 times now.
Wow.
So then you're standing back there and that heat's going and someone walks up to you and says, hey, this is event 6. And someone says, hey, just so you know, girls are going to go first for event 7.
No, they just like posted, I think like a piece of paper and like taped it up. And then I don't know, me and Matt were just like happened to be standing right there or something. I don't know, maybe Matt heard something, but we were back there when they posted it. So we knew. So our camp was fine.
But were you tripping? Did you know something was weird? You're like, oh, that's weird. That's not what we thought.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, well, we kind of thought there was something wrong anyways. Like it was really odd to have the guys go back to back. It was more obnoxious that like we kind of had warmed up and then, you know, oh, because girls were late, they were like, oh, pushing it back 10 minutes. Oh, pushing it back another 20. Like, and it's the last event.
Do you know why they did that? Why did they make the last minute switch? I've heard that the media team knew the night before.
Really? Yeah. I thought it was like a mistake because that's so odd to do that. But I feel like at this point with some things like that, you question it, but nothing really happens, you know?
Did you ask to take a picture with anyone this weekend?
No.
Oh, do you ever do that?
No, I'm not a big picture person, actually.
Yeah. You don't ever, you don't take pictures. You see any famous people in Naples?
I haven't personally, but I think there's some, like Matt has seen some people at the pickleball courts. Some like famous football player or baseball player. There's actually quite a few athletes hanging around here.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Good weather, hot, clean, safe. It's safe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, very safe.
When you did the open announcement with Mal, did you see any signs, or did you get to know her at all? Did you get to talk? Did you talk to her at all? Did you go out to dinner afterwards? Do you know her?
Mal, a little bit. I wouldn't say like we one-on-one talked a lot. I helped her. I did help her with her signature though. I will put that out there.
Oh, you saw her sign something and you're like, hey, you should work on that.
So crazy. She'd never learned cursive. Like I don't think she was part of that generation to learn cursive. And so we were just like playing around back there and I like did something and we were like, ooh, that's really cool. We really like it. So she was just back there like practicing her signature.
Can you fucking believe that they pulled cursive out of the school curriculum? That's bizarre, right?
I know.
Do you think they're going to pull like something else, like adding and subtracting out soon?
Adding and subtracting. Maybe, you know what? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I don't understand why.
Did Danielle Brandon? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is a good question. We heard that they asked for your ruck straps back after they were supposed to give them to you or something. Did you bring yours back to the venue?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So originally you were supposed to get to keep those? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but then apparently they didn't. What was it? They didn't tell the West that we would have the waist strap or something. Like they told the West that they wouldn't have a waist strap, but then we got a waist strap. So now they have to.
Why would you keep the waist strap anyway? Did you get to keep your ruck?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but
not
the waist strap
okay.
was really nice.
Okay. Did it say your name on it or anything?
No.
Okay. Wow, it must be really nice for you to say that too. You got a lot of nice accoutrement.
Yeah,
Fergie show
stolen, but
say that again.
I've had a lot of my rec bags stolen, so it's nice to get another one.
From where?
Random competitions. Like at Rogue, the year they gave us some or something. Like somebody took mine out of the back, walked out with it.
Wow.
It's random.
Danielle hung out in the stands. She is the real deal. God, that's not cheap either. You did hang out in the stands?
Yeah.
You're a good dude. How many pictures do you think you took this weekend?
I don't know. Not a crazy amount, I would say.
50?
Yeah,
100?
maybe.
Did you ever get annoyed? Like, hey, there's my car and I have to go from here to there and I'm going to get fucking smashed and I got to pee and I'm hungry?
I would say the people with me, usually they're like, oh my gosh. So they usually try to come up with a good plan. I'm like usually pretty bad at saying no.
After she took my box in the warm-up area. Oh, you took James Townsend's jump box in the warm-up area?
I did.
Is that true?
He was sitting down. Why does he need to sit down? He wasn't working.
What did you say? You said, get up, buddy. I need this shit.
Can I use this?
Nice. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
If you've
Thanks
seen
for
that.
having me.
Yeah, dude, anytime. I'm fucking pumped.
Oh, good. I hope you made a lot of money.
I think I had a $300.99 donations.
Oh my gosh. Great.
What do you want?
You know,
I of course.
Savvy.
Yeah, talk to me. Oh shit, I hung up on him on accident.
No.
Tell Mr. Torres congratulations, please. Tell the whole team I said congratulations. Give Emma a big hug for me. Fee Sagafi, tell her she's a fucking child of God. She's a fucking shining bright light. James Sprague, snap his bra for me. Nate Ackerman, tell him if he gets a little better, he can come on the show. Tell Dallin I can't wait to have him on. He is when Justin Medeiros is done, I'm sure he's gonna let Dallin get a win or two.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, girl. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
Bye. Oh, that was you calling? I didn't even know that was you calling. You scared me the first time. I didn't know that was you. Sorry. Isn't that crazy? Sorry, Jeremy. I didn't even know that was you. Fuck. Rob Miller, a great episode. Sorry for the nipple convo. Oh, it's okay. It really is okay. It's fine. It is. Trust me. It's okay. Like it's okay to stumble around in the dark. It's okay to fuck up. It's fine. Again, this calls are fine. Everything's fine. Torian Pro is on Caitlin Van Zeel doing work. Oh, that's cool. Ellie is competing right now at Torian. Oh, let's watch the numbers plummet. I'm going to bed. I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat pork chops. My wife made pork chops in the slow cooker.
I got to make my own dinner. It's kind of fucked up.
Caleb, what the fuck are you wearing? He was out for a bike ride.
My Get Hard hoodie.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, CM, I told you were staying. Guys like that are why straight girls go les. Guys like what? It's okay. It's just fun. She's cool. She's a good sport. She can handle it. Remember, political correctness is just a tool of the man to keep everyone in line. It's okay. You can go out and purchase. You don't have to follow any of the rules. You can just. It's generally interesting conversation.
You gonna do Murph?
No, is that tomorrow?
Monday, technically, but this weekend.
What would I sub for pull-ups?
Ring rows.
I probably can't do those either. I could do some sort of rope pull.
That would work too.
Yeah, I could do some pulling like this. Wayne Lang. Wayne Lang. Those of us in Australia are busy watching Torian Pro. Last heat for Event 1 is happening as we speak. Also, 2 athletes from previous heat have already beaten Danielle's Event 1 record. Dang.
Shit.
Jumping pull-up. You know what? That's maybe not a bad idea.
That would work.
Yeah.
Or you could do like banded or something.
That's me. I just one arm just cannot do shit.
You could just do single arm ring rows.
Sevan hates veterans. You douche, Trish. No, wait, I didn't have the balls to. Did I miss the nipple ring combo? No, I didn't have the balls to bring up the nipple ring. Sorry, the nipple piercing. Totally dropped the ball on that. I think I needed to slide it in. I think the collar. I mean, I'm not blaming the collar, but it was just the way it came up. I needed it to be more subtle.
I think we could have done a better job of that.
Yeah, but it happens. Whatever. Thomas Graves, Sevan, where can I get a CEO banner for our gym?
You mean like this one?
Does Vindicate sell those? I think Vindicate sells those. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There he is, right there.
There it is.
Right on cue.
www.vindicate.com, vndk8.com. Hey, how cool is that Medeiros' dad is wearing that at the venue?
That's sick.
God. Here's the reason why. I'll leave you guys with this. Sevan, all bark, no bite. Why? What did I do? I thought I was good. I'm happy with my performance. I don't give a fuck. Listen, the thing is this about this. This guy is on the same journey that I'm on, and he's like 15 years ahead of me. And so for this guy to wear that shirt means the fucking world to me. You have to understand. It has nothing, like, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That dude raised kids in California, stayed with his wife, got a great boy. For him to that, like, I know it's not healthy to get your identity or your satisfaction or your acknowledgement or your validity from other people, but let me tell you, that that tickles my fancy to see that. That's I can't wait. Thanks. I wrote, thanks, brother. See you at the after party in September. I don't care. Give a fuck what I'm doing. If they invited me to their house last year, and I can't remember what I was doing, but after the games, I am definitely going. I think I was out of state or something. I'm definitely going to Lodi. It's close to my house. I'm gonna stay the night at their house. I'm gonna sleep on their couch. I'm gonna do something.
I sleep on their lawn, dude.
You went?
No, I would sleep.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm definitely going. That's my people right there. I'm definitely going. I'm bringing my kids and my wife. I might even bring my mom to that party. Oh shit, Heather Gray. That's what I need to do.
Somebody.
You know what sucks about James Townsend? He's on a fucking droid.
Can't do it.
I know, James. What are you doing? Even though I respect it in the sense that what's your mailing address? I want to get James and shirt size. Oh, what do you think? Do you think James Townsend wears a large or an extra large?
Dude, he's an XL.
And your shirt size.
I saw him last weekend.
He's big.
Huge. He might even be a double X.
No shit.
Biceps, dude.
Yeah, it's weird. You can't really tell on Instagram. I mean, he looks jacked out of his mind, but you can't tell how giant he is. XL, that's what someone is saying. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Someone said 3X. I'm going with Barry McCockner. I think he's a fucking schmedium. I know how those. If you have a nice body like James, you do not fuck around with that extra large, no matter what. I thought, should we reflect on Danielle today? I thought she was a little demure today. I don't think I ever got her out of her shell.
I feel like she is taking things more seriously this year. And I think that's part of it. I don't know. I feel like she's kind of like settled into a good routine or a good community. I think maybe she's on a different vibe.
And Torres was sitting right there, huh? That's his house.
I looked up the podcast and I was going to pull it up, but I didn't want to out her.
Yeah, I mean, okay. She's good with it. She's like, yeah, we hang out.
I think she still wants to keep it on the DL, but it's really hard. When you have over 500,000 eyes on you all the time.
Listen, anyone who's going to write something stupid in the YouTube comments, either about just anything but the nipple ring section, or like, you just shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. I don't really don't. It just, yeah, okay, never mind. Go ahead, write. I guess it's good for the algorithm, right? I guess it's good for the algorithm. Go ahead.
That was good. No, I like her.
I want to make a list of people I want to have on.
I have a list for you, and we haven't even done anything about it.
Oh, no. I mean, like athletes, like to crush, like beat, like a shitload of people, like specifically games athletes. Do you have that too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We made a list one day, and I added you to it.
Oh, is it a Google Doc?
No.
Oh, where's the list?
I think it's on the notes, in like Apple Notes.
Oh.
I'll add you to it again, but.
Okay, please. Look, I have notes on this computer. Turn on iCloud. Hey, I'm gonna send you a Roadcaster.
Huh?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, and is that like permanently where you sit right there?
Yeah, when I'm at home.
And we could plug in. So, is there a place to set a Roadcaster and then a mic like this on a stand? I guess that's none of my business, but yeah, we should do that. I want to do all that here in the next. Yeah, I got it all. I got all this stuff. Caller, hi.
Hi, I'm calling about the free nipple piercings.
Yes, I will come by my house tomorrow at 10 a.m. You do have to bring your own needle, and I will get that done for you.
Well, I heard there's free needles in California, or no?
There are, yes, actually, there are free needles. Swing by the needle exchange that's 3 blocks from my house. It's right in front of the $12 million home. And go ahead and pick up a needle, and then swing by. And I don't wear gloves when I cup your breast to do it. I hope that's okay with you.
Okay. Okay, listen, I do have blue hair, and I will be wearing a tube top.
Okay. So if you have blue hair and I miss your nipple, it was on accident.
And accidentally hit my dick? Or
yeah, accidentally hit anything besides your nipple, like straight into your heart.
Okay.
Hey, you can't have the guy in the background laughing.
They just hang up. No way.
Do you know that I went to fucking Kaiser in Vallejo one time?
Permanente?
Let's say I was 30, and I had to get a physical. Was going somewhere like Africa or India or something, and I had to get like some typhoid shot or pill or something, and I got a physical.
Goodness. And
the dude held my dick with no glove. No glove. That's inappropriate, right?
Yeah, that's
the doctor touched my dick with no glove.
As the infection prevention head of our clinic, that's inappropriate.
You've never even heard of that, right? Or seen that?
No, even the people who cut my balls in the fucking military physical didn't do that. All gloved. Even when they look at my butthole, they did with gloves.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Hey man, they do some weird shit.
In the military?
Yeah. They still make you duck walk.
Hey.
In your fucking skivvies.
Imagine that. That means all those dudes that we've had on this show, like Dave's had some dude touch his butthole, like search his butthole. Josh Bridges, Andy Stumpf, Jocko. All duck walk. And next time you listen to a Jocko podcast, just remember someone touched his Cheerio. Oh my goodness.
That's exactly right. Yeah, they've all had. Even my butthole's been touched.
Okay. Sorry, you look like you'd be a great soldier, but I touched your butthole and it didn't contract tight enough.
It dilated.
Your butthole dilated. You're not getting in. Oh, why? Who's on tomorrow morning? What the fuck's tomorrow morning? Do we even have a show tomorrow morning?
I think that's when we start our semifinal coverage.
Oh shit!
I need to get those scheduled.
I think the first one is scheduled, right?
Yes, the rest of them I need to put on.
Oh, can you? Oh, thank you. Fuck, I forgot all about that. So, what time do I have to get up tomorrow? What time is the first show?
Let me check.
Oh, do I have to go and watch Tori and Pro right now? Motherfuck.
Looks like it's scheduled for 9 a.m. Pacific Standard.
Our show. So what time does the West start? So they probably don't start till 10. Event 1, individual.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go to the game's Instagram account. Excuse me.
Yeah, Oceania is going right now, and then tomorrow.
You know what happened, Jeremy? The reason why is because I had that fucking weirdo call a couple days ago. The truth is, Sevan was not at the doctor. He was in the alley behind the hospital. The call-in phone is so bad. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. What should I do about that? Should I? Maybe I'll turn. Let me disconnect it. What should I do? What should I do about it? Does someone want? Oh, let me just disconnect all these. Let me see what happens. And then maybe someone can call in and we can test it again. Someone want to do that? Sorry, I got a bunch of new equipment and I'm reworking all this shit. I forget this device. The reason why I got this is because people told me Sousa's shit was better. Search for all audio devices. Okay. Okay, will someone call in real quick and let's see.
Here, let me put the number up.
Pair and let's see if it sounds better. I reset everything, dude. If you think it was bad now, Heidi, you should have seen when Dave was on or this morning show. Shit was fucked up. How about someone in the comments wrote, Sevan, you're. Oh, here we go. Oh, Travis. Look, Travis is so good at that. Hey, Travis, what's up, dude?
Just calling in for my nightly ad read.
Oh, this is awesome. And it's not popping, right? The phone stopped popping. Heidi, thumbs up or thumbs down? This is good.
This is Travis.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is Heidi was saying the phone sucks, and now you sound great.
Sound
How
really
about that?
I can hear you. I can hear Caleb.
When all the other callers were called in, there was popping and there was some audio just constantly dropping. Caleb, are you sunburnt?
No, but I was out in the sun a little bit last weekend. This is just my face now. Just wind blown.
Sevan, most streamers run off of OBS. Your stream deck might be incompatible with StreamYard, but I think I'm good now. I think it was just like I updated the software, I reconnected, I turned off. I think everything's money. I mean, Rodecaster Pro is pretty, and StreamYard are pretty mainstream. I mean, they should be able to touch, go hole to hole or pull the hole and work. That's a technical term. Sevan, I'm sure that there are 500 people who would come over and fix that studio situation for free. No, what do you mean fix it? Yeah, well, what do you mean? Then no one can do it better than I know what I'm doing. What do you guys?
Has anybody noticed the biggest thing that's been fixed?
Oh no, actually no, I didn't get any credit for that. I didn't do that either.
Nice.
A friend of mine just came over and was just tweaking with some shit. All right, Travis, thank you.
Where'd the cord go?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Hey, Travis, you want to hear this fucking crazy story, crazy idea?
Sure.
I need to talk to Sarah about it over at California Hormones, and
okay.
I think I kind of want to pitch this to Toe Spacers too. But we're thinking about getting 6 high chairs, like collapsing high chairs, like they would be like directors' chairs, and taking them to the RV area. And setting up one of those tents. What are those things called? Those tents that like go over, like, and it would say like California Hormones on one
pop-up tent.
Yeah, and it would say like California Hormones on one side, and then Toe Spacers on the other, and like Vindicate on the side, and then Paper Street on the side, and then it's the Sevan Podcast, and then every morning, and then everyone would have their own phone pointed at them, and then we would have a computer there with like a wide angle with a nice camera, and we would do a morning like show from the games every morning from the RV area.
Let's fucking go.
Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yes, because I was talking to Sarah this week and she was thinking about going to the games. So yeah, we need to make that happen. I'm going to be up there on Wednesday.
When do the games? We should do it. We should do it whenever the RV park starts. We should do it. We need to talk to someone like the Medeiros or Craig Howard or someone. This isn't my idea. This is Brandstetter's idea. The dude who works with SMTP. But we could. I mean, fuck, dude. If we had spin there, and
well,
I'm sure.
Okay, so figure that out. Talk to Craig also. I'm sure they would.
You mean Howard? Yeah, we just got to find someone in the RV park.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Rich may even accommodate us. The Fronings, the Mayhem Empire.
Right. Well,
No, I'm not actually. I'm not actually going there. Don't get fucking carried away, Mr. McCockiner. Don't get carried away.
Diablo and the Medeiros always are next to each other.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
So I'm sure they would. Shane would do it.
Gonna need Starlink. That's interesting. I think that there is talk of bringing a Starlink there. Oh, and Dick Butter will make a guest appearance. That would be sick.
The only other issue is the security. You cannot go into the RV park without a wristband if you're not staying in the RV park. So we'd have to figure that out.
What do you mean? And what's a wristband denote?
If you have to actually be staying in the RV park to get access into that area.
Oh, okay. But you can't bring a friend or a guest in there? You can't meet some girl at the games and bring her back to your RV?
I don't think so. I think you have to actually have access to get in there because so many people stay in that area.
Do you need tickets for the games to go to the RV park, or can you just go to the RV
you
park?
have to be staying in the RV park.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, and how much does it cost to stay in the RV park?
I have no idea, but it's sold out from what I've heard.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure something out. Hey, maybe this shit'll be. We could do this shit in the parking lot.
We'll figure something out because I think that's fucking cool.
Listen to this. Jeremy
That'd
E.
be very
World.
cool.
Sevi, I'll pay for your flight and you can stay with Wes and me in Wisco. What's Wisco? Wisconsin? Fucking going. I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm going anywhere.
Need to go. Be a fun time.
No, I'm not fun. I don't want to have fun. I'm not. Sevan, they won't let you bring in your sponsors. What sponsors? Oh, you mean into the RV park? On my tent? It just says on my tent. Just big old cock and balls. Can't have that.
Medeiros are going to be at Greg's talk, by the way.
Oh, that's
So you
right.
can talk to him later.
That's right.
Yeah. So you can have a little chat.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I've never met them in person. I'm actually looking forward to that. Usually that shit kind of gives me anxiety, but I think those are my people. I think that'll be easy.
I freaking tried to get tickets and sold out. I was going to go.
I could get you in if you were in town, by the way. $1,000 to reserve a spot in the RV park? Is that for real?
Maybe for like an actual RV spot. Not like a tent spot.
But that ends up being 100. Oh, I thought you were about to vape. That's 100 and what is that? That's $150 a night, $120 a night. Damn.
From what I've heard, the RV park is cheaper than getting a hotel.
I heard it's fun as shit too.
Party.
Manny Spiegel says
So if we can get that-
$250 for the RV park and a festival ticket.
When the Medeiros are at Greg's, talk to them about it. It's the champ. They got to have some pull, right?
Yeah.
They got to have some pull.
Who? Oh, the champ? Yeah.
Yeah. Champ's parents got to have some pull in the RV park.
I hope they don't.
I think the only person that has pull is HWPO.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I already scheduled Dave to come and be on our show. How's that? Here we go. Manny Spiegel. Can people come to and from the campground? Yes, people with game tickets can move freely between the campground and the venue. Please note that only those with games tickets can enter the campground. Oh, so he has this the opposite of what you're saying. That's interesting. Okay, so you can't just go to the campground and camp and not go to the games. Oh, shit. James Townsend. I did it last year, and it was the best decision. Definitely cheaper than hotel. Oh, shit. Okay, good fun.
Everybody says the campground.
Yeah.
But people who get it this year get first dibs for next year. So trying to get a spot is really hard.
Oh, and Adriana, God, Adriana, I love you. Someone, hey, this is marriage material. Anyone who's fucking paying attention. Adriana says 49ers card has to be laminated to enter the campground. That is awesome. God, you're awesome. And she can hang from a pull-up bar. I can't confirm she can do a pull-up, but she can hang. Fucking, that's fucking quality. That's mama material. Someone get her. All right. Well, good show. Thank you.
Cool. We'll figure something out.
All right, you demand. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's the thing why I brought it to you. And all of those people on the show need to be wearing the same shirt. So they'll be in those chairs, and they should have a cool shirt. You know what I mean? That's like kind of like a spoof, but kind of cool. Like on like if it's like someone was comparing to some ESPN show I hadn't heard of. I think it's called College Game Day or something. Is there a show called that?
Yeah.
College Game Day. And
It's
so we
big Saturday morning show.
Yeah. And it should have my logo prominent on it.
Yes.
With a
Caleb, I got your black on black CEO shirts going in the mail tomorrow, by the way.
Dude, you read my mind.
Gotta get you.
I put that on for this show, and then I thought I should be a little more of a white, bright light for Danielle. But the black on black is awesome. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with something a little brighter, lighter.
Damn. I saw Gabe with it. I was a little sad. That's fucking awesome. Thanks, dude.
No problem.
All right. Thanks, dude. Thanks for calling in. Okay. Everything's fixed. Everything's fixed. Phone is fixed. How's that, Heidi? Phone is fixed. Stream is fixed. Nipple talk, check. That was a complete disaster. Don't tell anyone. That was a fucking complete shit show.
Everybody's gone by now. They're not listening.
Good. That was a fuck up. I deserve to get ass pounded in the comments. I was looking at, okay, so sorry. I'm going to the games Instagram, CrossFit Games. So I know what time I'm going to see all you guys tomorrow. CrossFit Games Instagram, and it is going to be myself and Spin and Tyler Watkins tomorrow morning. Thursday, schedule of events. Okay, here we go. Women's Indie Event 1 is at 9:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is why we're going to go on at 9. Oh, okay. Yeah, an hour before. Okay, so I'll see you guys at 9 a.m. That all makes sense. Sousa had it all worked out. I don't have to figure anything out.
Good dude.
All right. Hey, are they actually streaming Event 1 and 3? What's going on? Is that Chase and Adrian again? Do we know? Anyone?
I don't know.
Chase, text me.
Wait.
How would you know that Chase texted me? Caller, hi. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, I heard this was the phone number to call for Jacob's Ladders.
Oh, yes, it is. Jacob's Ladders. I want one of those. That's the thing that Josh Bridges has?
Josh Bridges has Jacob's Ladder?
Isn't that what that is? That's the thing that it's like a stairmaster, but instead you crawl on it.
That is not what I'm talking about, bro.
Oh, it's only Jacob's Ladder I know. Is there a machine called the Jacob's Ladder, Chase? Yeah, and it's not and you don't and it's not powered. You have to manually do it. Fuck, dude, you look like you fell out of the 70s. The fuck is your hair doing?
I was wearing a hat.
Jesus Christ, did you pull up the General Lee and just jump out the window?
Yeah,
fucking. One of the Luke brothers just showed up. What the fuck is this? Oh, Chase Ingram uses conditioner. Fucking busted.
No, I use a Head and Shoulders. Two in one.
2 in 1. That shit is soft. Caller, thank you. Do you have? I know you want to just tear me a new one. Go ahead, say it. What the fuck do you want?
Oh, Jacob's Ladder is where you pierce your dick from top to bottom.
Serious?
Top to bottom?
For real, man. You got to set it.
The Prince Albert, or is that just the head?
The Helmut. The Helmut. Oh, I know what's going on here. Caller, thank you. I appreciate it. You've enlightened us, and we will Google that. Thank you. Love you, brother. Bye. Hey, I know why you called. You motherfucker.
You had a question.
No, you're testing out your podcast gear for tomorrow.
No, why would I do that?
I used your buddy Grundler today, so you're using me back. You're like, okay, well, let's test out our shit and see if it works.
Oh, I thought you had a question. No, I'm not. I am at home.
Oh, you are?
I am.
When are you going to Pasadena?
No.
Oh, okay. What's going on with show episode event 1 tomorrow?
Still doing it.
From there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't leave, and I have a family reunion on Saturday. So I'm like, we're gonna do it from home.
Yeah, you're a boss. Okay, so tell me how that works. You'll be watching the iPhones like Zelos games, like we did.
Yes, exactly. And that's where the whole inspiration came from, which I've said before.
Yeah, fair enough.
I said it indirectly on the feed. It's like I feel like if I said your name on the live feed for the podcast, it would just shut down immediately.
Well,
Someone cut a cord.
Don't make me ask why. But it's okay. It's not like fucking rocket science. But
no, it's a bit more challenging from here.
Well, for you, it's going to be hard.
Yes,
because
there's will be on site.
Who else?
So Brian will be around. Barclay Dale, one of his buddies.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's some little numbers guru, like helping.
Okay.
They're working on some, like, statistics of like win percentage. It's really fascinating stuff. Actually, it's some Moneyball shit for CrossFit.
And he's going to be a resource too. Say that again, Caleb.
Brian's been trying to get him on the show.
Yeah,
to talk CrossFit.
He's a nice guy.
So, how many iPhones will there be tomorrow?
So we're trying to take it up a notch.
How many did you have last week?
We had 4 cell phones last week.
Oh, okay,
on,
impressive.
Like, 5G network.
Okay.
With 3,000 people also on the same network, which is why it looked like it was
fucking nuts.
It is crazy. So we're gonna try the same thing. We got this guy Greg Gerardo. He watches the show. He's been on here. He's like, hey, I can come down and help. He's from Seattle. So like he's rolling down. He hooked up some cameras. So we're gonna try to actually have like camera video. No promises.
Right.
We'll see.
So will each camera be hooked up to its own computer, and the computers then will be
to
laptops? Is that how that works? But sorry guys, we're about to get kind of geeky here.
We're trying to make 3 cameras. Problem is they all go into one mixer and we get one direct feed to the studio. So Greg is going to man the feeds based off like he's going to be listening in. I'm going to be on the chat. And I was like, hey, let's go to lane 16. And he might have a better camera angle that he'll switch on his side. So like I can switch these things out as needed, but his camera, one feed has 3 different cameras into it. I can't switch them.
God, I'd love to see what he's doing with that, how he's doing that. I really want to see.
It basically has like them cabled in going to one mixer, and then that one mixer is feeding directly into the studio.
What's he do for a living?
He used to do like TV production. Now he owns an affiliate now.
Churches have some crazy shit like that. Like big churches got some like,
and it kind of looks like a couple of those cameras kind of look like those like church cameras.
Chase is censored by Big Brother. $1.99. Just like we use 49ers for the word, Chase needs a word for Sevan's name. I vote no. Yeah.
Voldemort.
What about Starlink? Chase, was that an option? Did you guys talk about Starlink?
Oh, actually, is that the like Elon Musk Starlink?
Yeah.
No, I don't even know how to like tap into that.
A couple people I know have that. Greg has one at his house. It's pretty good.
Huh.
It's pretty good. I think you can just get one and then and put it in a suitcase and take it somewhere with you.
Oh, that'd be pretty sweet.
All right. Hey, have you been watching the Torian? Have you been watching the Torian Pro?
No, I haven't. I just got done sound and video testing at the venue, and then
with the setup. And what did you think?
It's good. It's a nice big competition floor.
No, but what did you think about that? Like you were doing a run through for tomorrow's event.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not going to sleep tonight. Like, I'm going to be so stressed out.
Yeah.
It's one of those like it worked. You know what it's like. It's like, hey, it worked tonight. tomorrow morning before we hit live. Who knows?
You know what's cool though is it going to be on the CrossFit Podcast website?
In the upcoming stream's already there. So I already set it up. It should be there for under CrossFit Podcast. Should be upcoming 9 a.m. Pacific. So we're going to cover team all the way through indie men and women straight through for 4 hours.
So you could just type CrossFit Games Podcast into YouTube, then you click on the CrossFit icon. Oh, you guys put on a fucking 1,300 subscribers.
Yeah,
that's cool. And then notify me, and I got all the subscribes on, even though that shit doesn't even work. Okay, and so you're going on. Oh, you're going on an hour early too.
No, that's when it starts. It starts at 9 a.m. Teams.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. We'll be live here at 9 a.m. and then we'll jump off at 9:55.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Hey, don't people in the comments have your back,
dude. It wasn't that crazy.
So don't worry. Like some people who aren't in the know, they were complaining and they would just get their dick stomped on. Yeah.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like fuck this feed. I'm like, at least you said this feed. You're welcome.
Greg Glassman, no one cares, Sevan. Greg, I love you, buddy, but we're gonna watch a little games this week. Not a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Greg. Love what you did for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love CrossFit.
All right. Did you see Dave on the show the other night?
I did. Me and my wife watched the whole show end to end.
How'd it go?
Great.
Cool.
I felt like eating something that I could use olive oil for afterwards.
Yeah. Are you going to purchase a bottle?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it ships to Dallas or I have to come out there and make them see me.
How often do you guys buy a bottle of olive oil?
I don't know, but that size that he had would probably last us a couple of months.
Not the way my wife fucking just pours that shit on everything.
Oh yeah, but we're getting Kotler's coming on Heat 1 for the teams.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to get a special guest sometime during the individuals, which I can't say yet.
If their audio sucks, don't be like me and hang on to them. Like I thought something was wrong with Hinshaw's audio.
Yeah, it was a little loud, a little yeah.
He needed.
No, but we have an extra headset at the booth. Like Adrian's there in person. Like everybody else is there in person. I'm the only one that can't be there. And we have an extra booth set. So like Kotler will come in the booth or table, whatever. And he'll be wired in. So he won't be like on a link or
dude, you know what else would even be crazier? You know what you could do?
What?
You could have someone FaceTime your phone with a wide angle of the whole venue that no one else can see. And then you have your phone just off on the side. So you always have a shot that no one else can see.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you wanted to, like just off to the side on your monitor, right? Just like, just like right there. And then you're anytime like you and if anyone's saying shit in the comments like, hey, you're missing this, or you're missing that, and you could even have a spotter, in the audience who's banging the live chat, who talks to you. Right.
Yeah.
And so you don't even have to do anything. The whole world can see that you have a spotter there, God, it's so cool. You can do so much shit.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get good at it. It's going to be fun. It's going to take over. Once you guys fix the picture, it's fucking game on. It'll be over for all other kinds of
right now,
broadcasting.
the priority is getting good sound for the post-production like they did, where they redid test 1 with our audio.
Oh, how did use that? Do you see the mic? Do you see the headset that Brian's using on Talking Elite Fitness?
No.
It has a noise canceling microphone.
Okay.
We got it for Zellos games.
Oh, is that his flip down one?
Yeah, and I recently just got one for Greg. So when Greg calls in, and so if there's other shit going on, so if you need roamers, that thing's less than $300.
Well, we may be doing that tomorrow with Brian.
And then where do you go after? So this week you commentate from home, events 1 and 3, and then where do you go after that?
So we'll try to pull off the same thing on Saturday. Adrian will run the show then. And
Saturday's event 3.
Saturday event 3 for individuals. So just
And then where do you go next week? Do you go to Europe?
TBD.
So you might fly there. And is it your call or is it their call?
Their call.
Okay. I thought maybe your wife had grounded you. I know you got kids and shit.
Oh, well, that is part of why I'm not in Pasadena. And I came home a day early from Orlando.
You did come home a day late?
Yeah. No, early.
Oh.
I got an early flight shit because it ended at like 3 or 4. And she joked, she's like, "So you coming home?" I was like, "Well, not really." And I was like, shit, I should come back.
Hey, that's all the veterans. Yep.
Yeah. So I got the last flight out, surprised her, let her sleep in.
Oh, you surprised her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, but part of it was like, hey, let me bank some brownie points here. So when I ask for 3 days, I can
John George
Caleb, in Orlando.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I met Caleb in Orlando.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Chase, you and Adrian killed it. CrossFit tried to fuck us, and you guys saved the day. Oh, easy. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey,
here's the thing. That was CrossFit's thing. At the end of the day, that's CrossFit approved that, right?
Yep.
So,
I think if it all goes well, it would be it's one of those like cool after party stories. I think of how it all came to be.
Will any of the phones this week be on gimbals, like those little
Man, we tried and they all died in Orlando.
Oh, okay. Like even those cheap, like $150 gimbals they sell at the Apple store,
like the Swerve ones or whatever they are called. Yeah,
Apple makes one that's crazy for the iPhone. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. It's so good.
Well, and that's the thing. Is like if we had 6 months to plan this,
right,
or 2 weeks.
How last minute was it?
Last week?
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah, that's badass. And so that dude just didn't do his podcast, the Wexler dude?
Yeah.
He just
he did it while we used it from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Friday. And then he got to do his things and then from 9 a.m. to 11 on Saturday. So we hijacked his stuff for probably half the time he was there.
Are you guys using his equipment again in
No,
Pasadena?
No, we're using Adrian brought some of his recording stuff. And this thing is like a little heads up. Like I've got plenty of things I could have brought myself. I just didn't have them by the time I was there.
DJI Osmo. Sorry, I said Apple made it. Vindicates right. Travis is right. It's DJI makes it.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we would love to have and do.
Right, right.
You just got to work with the caffeine fueled hands to hold the camera steady for 4 hours.
I'm stoked for you. Thank you. And thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for hopping on. I just saw you. I was watching you on my computer after we got off. So like all my gear was on and you asked a question and I was like, I can answer that for you if you want me to come on and answer.
Okay. So events 1 and 3 will be streamed. Chase will be at home. There'll be an attempt to upgrade some of the cameras and Adrian Conway will be there.
Yep.
And we're excited. And you can watch it on the CrossFit. Go to just CrossFit Games Podcast. That's what I typed in. It says CrossFit Podcast here, but I always find it by saying CrossFit Games Podcast. Yeah. Did I miss Danielle Brandon? No, she just has gone through a transition.
Yeah.
Did you see any of that interview?
I got clips from people that saw the interview.
Oh, okay.
They clipped the important stuff.
Did you see any of the nipple talk?
That's what I was sent.
Yeah, that was small. Hey, there's potholes everywhere.
Well, yeah, that would be one where I would turn my camera off for the rest of the interview.
All right. On that note, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Chase Ingram. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow. We'll all be watching. Caleb, I don't know what that popping sound is.
You talked Danielle Brandon and
I muted someone.
So that's Caleb.
No, that's Chase's. Is that Chase's?
No. My hands are up here.
Oh, yeah, it does sound like that, right? All right, guys. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.